47 minutes. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a beautiful day at the new Thompson Speedway. Today we're here with the SK Modifieds, the small block Modifieds known here, and we're ready to get set for a 30-lap main event. On the pole, car number 16, Robert Palmer. 36 of Mike Moeller will be on the outside of row number 1. Row number 2 looks like Todd Zegedy in the 66 and Jamie Haskler in the 25. TC Teddy Christopher will start 5th. Short Buffington will start 6th on the field with Scott the Mighty Quinn 7th in car number 6. Bert Marvin in the 07, the bright orange car, will start 8th. Mike Christopher, your current point leader going into today's action 9th. And Paul Tremblay in car number 34 rounding out the top 10. The rest of the field look like Ricky Young in the 0, Kurt Brainerd in the 98, the 29 of Darren Mendito, the 32 of Jim Combs, the 50 of Benny Garcia, the 78 of Steve Lombardo, the 7 of Russ Perry, the 5X of Mike Buenitzko, the 46 of Tom White, the 72 of David Kutka, the 06 of Bill Thorlander, the 69 of Bob Carbonic, the 3 of Tom Tagg, the 55 of John Sneed, the 76X of Justin Manafort, the 97 of Doug Leonard, and the 70 of Richard Mann. You can see the beautiful 1998 new Thompson Speedway Pontiac Green Prix pace car bringing him down. I'm Kevin Boucher. You're watching Channel One video. French green flag given to the field. Next time by, we're looking for a green flag. 30 laps the distance, and the point championship is coming down to this event. Your points leader, the 82, Mike Christopher. He sets the pace. Sean Buffington is right behind in car number 23, and the 07 of Brent Marvin are your top 3 cars. Those 3 drivers will determine who sits at the head table at the championship banquet come in November. But right now, the action is hot and heavy as we get ready to go. 30 laps the distance in this small block modified feature event. Robert Palmer and Mike Moeller to bring him down. Palmer in that red and white, number 16. Moeller in the black, number 36, with the bright orange numbers. Todd Zegedy, Jamie Haskler, road number 2. The pace car heads down to pit road. Off of turn 4, your drivers come look at the starter, waiting for the green flag to come. Off the corner, they come up to the gearboxes. Green flag is out. We're underway. Zegedy with a problem on the start. He drops off the pace before they even hit the corner. A whole bunch of cars. Look at TC on the inside. He looked to the inside of Marvin, but couldn't get it done. He settles in for 6th. Out front, the 16 of Palmer sets the pace. Good 2 car lengths ahead of Jamie Haskler and Mike Moeller as they go double wide through turns 3 and 4. Off the 4th corner they come. Lap number 1 is complete, and Robert Palmer brings him down. Jamie Haskler now sits in 2nd. Moeller sits 3rd. Working his way up into 4th. Car number 23, Sean Buffington with Bert Marvin rounding out the top 5. Contact down in turn number 3. Turn number 1, rather, 4 cars involved. Looks like the 7 of Russ Perry, the 50 of Benny Garcia, the 69 in there as well. That's Bob Carbonic, and I can't see that 4th car involved. But with just 1 lap in the record books, the caution comes out for the first time for 4 cars involved. That 4th car able to get the car started. Looks like he's going to try to pull away under his own power. And as soon as I can see the number, we'll let you know who that is. Looks like the 97 of Doug Leonard involved. The 4 cars involved. Car number 46 is coming out of the infield. Don't know if he was involved in that. That's Tom White in that car. So 1 lap shows in the record books. And we are under our first caution. 1 lap shows complete on the scoreboard. 1 caution in the books, and Robert Palmer and now Todd Zegedy on road number 1. Mike Moeller has fallen back to 3rd after starting on the outside of row number 1, looking for the green flag one more time off the 4th corner. Driver who sits in 4th, car 23, Sean Buffington. Off the 4th corner they come. They're up into the gearboxes. They're underway. And Zegedy runs door handle to door handle with Palmer as they head into 1. Zegedy settles in right behind, takes a look underneath off in turn number 2. Buffington sits 3rd. And look at Bert Marvin use the chrome horn. And here comes TC on the outside. Moeller caught on the inside as he goes 3 deep into turn 3. The 34 gets loose. Sideways, able to collect it, but 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars involved behind him. One of them happened to be the 98. Kurt Brainerd, the 78 involved as well. And before we can even complete another lap, we're back under caution. What happened there? The 34 went into the corner, got a little bit loose. That was Paul Tremblay. And he started to catch it, but a couple of cars behind him got involved. The 98 of Kurt Brainerd, the 06 of Bill Dorlander, the 78 of Steve Lombardo involved as well. Looks like that other car is car number 70 of Richard Mann. So 4 cars involved in turn 4 before we can even complete one more lap. We'll try this one more time. 1 lap shows in the record books. 2 restarts have been completed. And we're going to try to get this one in one more time. 30 laps the total distance in the small block modified feature event. Palmer and Zegedy still row number 1. Row number 2 is the 36 of Mike Moeller and the 23 of Sean Buffington. Off the corner they come. The green flag is high in the air. We're underway. And Palmer got a good jump over Askell that time. Moeller tried to follow through on the inside. Couldn't do it. Buffington trying to slide his way up into 3rd as he does. The 25 of Askell takes a look underneath Palmer off the back straightaway. He settles in single file as they go down into turn number 3. TC, Teddy Christopher, sits 4th on the field. Askell drifts up high. That opens up the bottom groove for the 23 of Buffington, but Askell was able to shut the door and hold on to position number 2. Christopher, Teddy Christopher, moved up to 4th. Bert Marvin is 5th. Mike Christopher is up to 6th. Mike now looks to the inside of Marvin in the 07, settles him back behind down the back straightaway. Here comes the 6 of Scott Quinn to the outside of Moeller, trying to work his way up front. Battle for second out. Buffington gets underneath. Oh, Quinn goes around in turn number 3. He backs it into the infield. We stay under green. He's off the racing surface. And we've got a battle for the second position down in turn number 2. Buffington gets underneath Askell. Here comes Teddy Christopher to the outside. 3 cars down the back straightaway under a blanket as Buffington loses another spot to Teddy Christopher. Here comes Bert Marvin in the bright orange 07 to the outside with Mike Christopher until they all run nose to tail. Well, scratch that. Here comes TC to the inside of Askell. They settle in single file down the front straightaway. Buffington gets loose into the corner, saves it, but not before losing a whole bunch of ground to the 82 of Mike Christopher, as it looks like Askell got off the throttle just a little bit off the second corner, and Teddy Christopher now sits in 2nd, Bert Marvin 3rd. Here comes Mike Christopher to the inside for 4th. Buffington trying to follow through the inside. Settles in right behind Askell as they hit it to 1 and 2. Christopher now sets his sights on the bright orange 07 that's in front of him of Bert Marvin. Down the back straightaway, sits about 4 car lengths back. Bert Marvin, however, sits about 2 lengths back behind TC. You can see the 06 of Bill Dorlander pulling into pit road. 6 laps in the books, and Robert Palmer still sets the pace. TC, Teddy Christopher on that black number 13, trying to reel him in, but settling in for a patient run. Not patient for very long because here comes Bert Marvin on the inside, settles in right back behind as they hit through turns 3 and 4 one more time. Marvin on the back bumper. Christopher is reeled in the Palmer 16 as they run nose to tail down into turn 3. Mike Christopher trying to hold on to about 4 car lengths back. Todd Zegedy has got that number 66 straightened out. He's worked his way back up into the 7th position, the 9th position rather, right behind the X5 of Mike Uinitsko. A car around on the front straightaway. That's the 97 of Doug Leonard, bringing us under our 3rd portion of the event. Seventh lap show up on the Busch Series scoreboard, and the 16 of Robert Palmer still sets them down. The 13 of Teddy Christopher is up to 2nd. Bert Marvin and Mike Christopher, road number 2. Jamie Askell, Sean Buffington, Ricky Young, and Mike Uinitsko up from his 18th start. The spot is up to 8th. Off the 4th corner they come. Hammers it down. Green is out. And Palmer tries to get the jump over Christopher that he's got. The last couple of times over, Jamie Askell can't do it as Christopher holds on tight to the outside. Tries to settle it back behind Bert Marvin. Sits there on the inside. Christopher settles in for 2nd. Now Mike Christopher, twin brother to Teddy, now sits 3rd on the field. Marvin back to 4th, and the 23 of Buffington sits 5th. Here comes Uinitsko doing triple duty today, up to 6th. Battle for the lead. TC to the inside of Palmer. Down into turn number 1, and Teddy Christopher takes that Mystique Motorsports down to the bottom, a little bit of contact between him and Palmer as they head through 1 and 2. Mike Christopher right there, pushing his brother down the back straightaway, down into turn 3. Teddy Christopher now settles in out front. Mike Christopher tries to make a bid for the inside. Palmer tries to hold him off. Look at the slide the back end out off the corners. Mike Christopher sits there. We've got a caution for 3 cars involved on into turn number 3. The 97, the 29. That's the 97 of Doug Leonard, the 29 of Darren Mendito, and one other car involved. Can't see the number from my vantage point, but the 34 is in the pit area as well with a flat right front tire.
And Johnson leads. Right in car. Dave Booker back on pit road.
That's David Kuda in the 72 down at pit road. The other car involved in that incident. Pit road starting to be a busy place today. 8 laps into the record books. 4 cautions in this 30-lap main event. Still 22 laps remain. And the racing in front is going to be hot and heavy when we go back to green. The 16 of Robert Palmer, the 13 of Teddy Christopher, the 82 of Mike Christopher, the 07 of Burt Marvin, and the 23 of Sean Buffington, your top 5. Field rolls by the Busch Series scoreboard on the back straightaway. And the next time by looking for a green flag. Nope, the caution comes out. We're going to go 1 more lap before we go back to green. Coming off the 4th corner, the green flag back in the air. We're back underway. Palmer gets a bit of a jump over Christopher, but Christopher hangs with him as they head down into turn 1. Mike Christopher using the chrome horn for that bumper of Robert Palmer as they head through 1 and 2. Both cars, all 4 cars double wide off the corner. And look at Mike Christopher, the power he's got. And that Bolton Motors number 82 pushing the 16 down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4. TC on the other hand is stuck on the outside trying to hold on, trying to get the momentum. That time by he'll get credit with leading lap number 9. Palmer will drift back to 2nd. Here comes Mike Christopher looking for a hole on the outside. Burt Marvin and Mike Uinitsko has worked his way up to 4th in that lap number X5. So your top 3 running nose to tail. And here comes Christopher now to the outside of Palmer off of turn 4. Burt Marvin right there behind him. As Palmer starts to slow up just a tip over Christopher brothers. Mike on the outside now as TC starts to pull away from his brother Mike. Mike now tries to reel him in as Burt Marvin and Mike Uinitsko battle for that 4th position with the 66 of Todd Zegedy rounding out the top 6. Buffington back to 7th. Aspler to the inside, trying to take that position away from him, with Kurt Brainerd working his way back through the field after an early mishap up tonight with the Sexton Scott Quinn running on the top 10. Top 2 have now reeled each other in. The Christopher brothers head down the back straightaway. 1 and 2 behind them. The 5 of Mike Uinitsko trying to hold on to that 5th spot. Here comes Todd Zegedy to the outside. Zegedy settles in back behind as they come off of turn number 4. Uinitsko now looks to the inside of Palmer. As Palmer's dropped back a couple of spots. They put the 76 of Manafort 1 lap down as Manafort just about stalls that car out of turn 2. Caution is out for the 55, which spins on the front straightaway. That's John Steed in that black number 55. So caution number 5 out on the field, 12 laps into the race. Field is tightened up behind the Pontiac Grand Prix pace car as they head down the back straightaway, 12 laps in the record books. 28 laps remain in this 30-lap main event for the small block modified here at the new Thompson Speedway. They go underneath the NASCAR Winston Racing Series billboard. Off of turn 3, they hit the stripe down in the middle of the corner. Off of turn 4, the brothers Christopher bring them down to the green flag. Burt Marvin right there in that bright orange 07 as they head through 1 and 2. Mike Christopher settles in for 2nd, Marvin into 3rd. The 5 of Mike Uinitsko runs forward with the 16 Bolton of Jags. Robert Palmer rounds out the top 5. Zegedy back up to 6th in that black 66. The 6 of Quinn goes around in turn number 4. Everybody able to make it by. Quinn keeps it rolling, all except for one car that goes around. Sits backwards on the speedway. He keeps it going. That's the 32. Keeps it rolling. That's Jim Combs in that number 32. But the leaders come off of turn number 3, down off of turn 4. Look at the battle for the lead. Mike Christopher, the number 82, sets the sights to the inside of his brother Teddy, but the caution comes out for a car sitting backwards off of turn 1. That's car number 7 of Russ Perry. So we got 1 lap in that time before we got back into caution. Just about got 2 for caution number 6 on the field for the small block modified 30-lap main event. 2 laps shy of the halfway point in this 30-lap small block modified feature event, and the brothers Christopher sit on the front row. Teddy in the inside in that black number 13. Mike Christopher, your current points leader in the 82, the blue car on the outside of the front row. Bert Marvin and there's 5 of Mike Iwanitzko make up row number 2 off the 4th corner, and Mike Christopher gets a nose ahead of his brother as they head down into turn 1. Bert Marvin sitting right there waiting for something to happen. TC brings his brother up near to the wall. Mike's got to get out of the front, but loses 1 position. Mike back behind is 07 of Marvin as they head down into turn 3. TC brings him down off of turn 4. Marvin takes a look to the inside as TC got a little loose. And TC trying to hold on to that front spot. Bert Marvin on the inside. Down into 1 and 2. A little bit of contact there. No problems there, though, as they make it through. Behind them, we've got 4 cars involved into a spin. As a couple of the rest of the field tries to make a by, but after lap 14, we're under caution number 7. The 55 of Snead. The 50 is involved as well, and under caution the 5 of Mike Iwanitzko, who's run off the turn 4. You can't see that because the camera's still catching Tom Tag. The 36 of Mike Moeller, and one of the car involved, that looks like car number 72 of David Cooter involved in that one. So caution number 7 on the field. 16 laps remain now in the small block modified feature, just 1 lap shy of the halfway point. 7 cautions this event. I'll try it one more time. The 13 of Teddy Christopher, now Bert Marvin, the 07, will bring him down for the green flag. Mike Christopher, Todd Zegedy, row number 2, Robert Palmer and Kurt Brainerd, row number 3. Off the 4th corner they come, hammers it down as they come up through the gearboxes. Mike Christopher takes a look underneath Bert Marvin. You see Bert Marvin work that wheel, seesaw back and forth to try to keep Mike Christopher behind him. Christopher settles in behind. Zegedy now looks to the inside of Mike Christopher off of turn number 2 as he tries to work his way toward the front. Meanwhile, up front, the 07 of Bert Marvin tries to take a look underneath Christopher. Off of corner number 4, Christopher gets a little bit loose, and Bert Marvin gets a run on the inside of TC as they head down into turn number 1. Bert Marvin in the bright orange 07 takes the lead off of turn 2. That leaves the bottom group open, but Mike Christopher could not take advantage. He settles back into 3rd as TC now sits 2nd on the field. Todd Zegedy sits 4th still as he's closed up upon the top 3. Mike Christopher now looks underneath his brother Teddy, but can't get a turn that time off of turn 4. And Bert Marvin looks to take off from the rest of the field. Field rolls by off of turn 4. That's the 0 of Ricky Young you see go by. He's been in and out of pit road several times. Your leaders head down the back straightaway into turn 3. Marvin sets the pace. Teddy Christopher now takes a look underneath him, trying to get that top spot back. Can't do it. A little bit of contact between Mike Christopher and Todd Zegedy for that 3rd spot. Todd Zegedy in that black number 66, 4th on the field, takes a look underneath Christopher off the 2nd corner. Can't get it done as they run nose to tail down the back straightaway. Your 2 leaders still locked bumper to bumper as they head off of turn 4. Marvin drifts up high, then opens up the bottom groove. TC can't take advantage. He settles right in back behind. 18 laps now showing the board. Battle now goes for the 5th spot as Robert Palmer gets caught up in the high groove. That allows the 98 of Kurt Brainerd to get underneath him. Behind him, car number 6. Scott Quinn working his way by Danny Askler into the 6th spot. Now sets his sights on the number 16 of Robert Palmer. Battle for 3rd now. Todd Zegedy gets underneath Mike Christopher off of turn number 4. Christopher trying to hold on. Zegedy does not get the run going and settles in back behind as they head down into turns 1 and 2. Tries it again off the 2nd corner. Down the back straightaway. The American sleeve bearing number 66 cannot get it done as Mike Christopher just has enough for him. As they come off of 4, the caution number 8 is out for car number 29. As he sits the wrong way off of turn 4, that's Darren Mendito bringing out caution number 8 at lap 19. 19 laps and 9 cautions have gone away so far in this 30-lap main event for the small block modifieds. Bert Marvin now sets the pace after starting 8th on the field. Teddy Christopher is up to 2nd now. I should say back to 2nd. He did lead several laps before Bert Marvin was able to get underneath. Mike Christopher 3rd. Todd Zegedy back up to 4th after starting 3rd and having an early race problem. He now sits on the back bumper of Teddy Christopher, but as they head down into turn 1, Mike Christopher got a good run on his brother Ted that time, and now Mike Christopher trying to take away that 2nd position from TC. TC gets into him just a little bit. Christopher's got to let up the throttle for just a hair, and that was enough to put him back into 3rd. Here comes Kurt Brainerd in the number 98, the Lime Rock Park entry down to the inside of Todd Zegedy. Car around in turn number 3 and 4. Car number 97, Doug Hunnett goes around. He keeps the car rolling. It looks like we're going to stay under green with 10 laps remaining in the small block modified feature. Up front, Burt Marvin setting the pace, a good 4 car lengths ahead of Teddy Christopher. Third, Mike Christopher about 3 car lengths back of him, and Todd Zegedy right glued to the back bumper. Zegedy takes a peek to the inside, can't get it done. You see the field roll by. There's Sean Buffington battling with the number 16 of Robert Palmer as they head through 1 and 2. That's the battle for the 7th position. Scott Delaney Quinn has worked his way up into 6th, trying to reel in the top 5. Kirk Raynard sits 5th. 4th is 3rd is where the battle is going now. Todd Zegedy looks underneath Mike Christopher. Off of turn 4, a little bit sideways goes Christopher. Zegedy does not have enough to reel him in as they head through 1 and 2, but Zegedy hasn't given up yet. He looks all over the back bumper. Off of turn 2, tries to get a run going. Gets up to the rear wheel, but just doesn't have enough as that upper auto parts, number 82, just is a little bit too strong for Todd Zegedy at this point in the race. But Kirk Raynard in that Lime Rock Parts green and black number 98 has caught those two as they have been battling and now sets his hopes on a top 3 finish. Caution is out on the speedway for the 10th time. And my guess for this one is going to have to be for debris, as I cannot see a car set around anywhere. So caution number 10 on the speedway. 23 laps into the main event. 7 laps remain in this small block feature. Cars roll through 3 and 4. They step on the gas. They're back underway. Burt Marvin again gets the jump over Teddy Christopher. This time Mike gets a good run on the inside of his brother. One of the cars to watch. You want to watch car number 5, Mike Uinitsko, trying to work his way back up to the front. He was up to 5th. Now sits back outside of the top 10 after a caution. Spin, putting the right rear tire down, causing him to pit. He's going to come back through the field. Now you see him pass Tom Snead. The 72 goes down as well. That's David Kuta. And now looks to the inside of Jamie Asper on that number 25. Right in front of him, the field is strung out. That's the battle going on. That's for the 8th position as Mike Uinitsko takes that spot away. 1 car sideways and loose on the back straightaway. Looks like Kuta in the 72 tries to keep that car rolling. And that car has stalled down the back straightaway. 5 to go this time by. Looks like he's off the racing surface, and we should be all set. Through turns 1 and 2, your leader still continues to be Marvin. And the caution comes out that time for Kuta, who does sit stalled on the back straightaway. So that's number 11 in this 30-lap main event. 5 laps remain in this small block modified feature. It's going to be a single file restart this time. Marvin Christopher, Teddy Christopher 1 and 2, Mike Christopher 3rd, Kirk Raynard 4th, Todd Zegedy, Scott Quinn, Sean Buffington, Mike Uinitsko is up to 8th with the 25 of Jamie Askler in the 3 of Tom Tag. Your top 10, they roll off the turn number 4, nose to tail the top 3, about 4 colleagues ahead of Kirk Raynard. Down off the turn 4, down the front straightaway they go, and 1 car, Tom Snead in the 55 goes around. Off of turn 4, he's installed. And there he goes, he's rolling. We stay under green. Marvin is now pulled out to a 3-car length lead. Raynard gets a little bit loose down the back straightaway. Slows up, gets to the inside. Zegedy takes a look to the outside, can't get it done. And Kirk Raynard has worked his way up into 4th now. Zegedy back to 5th with the 6 of Quinn right on his back bumper. Look at the battle for the lead off at turn number 2. Teddy Christopher looks to the inside of the 07 of Burt Marvin as they head down in turn 3. Settles in. Back behind through the corners this time by 3 laps to go for Burt Marvin as that car gets loose off the corner. Teddy Christopher does not have any tires left or doesn't have any motor for Marvin as they head down 1 and 2. Christopher again looks to the inside, can't get it done, settles it back behind. Mike Christopher just barely holding on to 3rd as Kirk Raynard and Todd Zegedy hunt him down into turns 3 and 4. This time by, the sticks are up, 2 to go. Look at Burt Marvin struggle with that car to keep it straight. TC backs off about a half a car length. Now he's lost about 3 car lengths heading into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go. They've started to pull away from each other. Look at Tom Snead. Oh, looks like he blew a left right front tire. No brakes on that car. Hits the interior wall. And that's going to bring out caution number 13 with just 2 laps remaining. That's the 50 rather of Benny Garcia. Flat right front tire. Didn't look like he had any brakes and that car just slid right into the wall. It's going to be a green-white checker finish for this small block modified feature if no more cautions come into play. If Burt Marvin can win, he'll close up the gap between him and Mike Christopher for the points championship. But if Christopher can hold on to 3rd, he will be crowned the 1998 Thompson Speedway small block modified champion. Off the turn 4 they come. green flag is out. We're back underway. Marvin leads him down. The 13 of TC brings him down into turn number 1 and 2. In second spot, Mike Christopher holds on to third. Brainerd up to fourth. Here comes Scott Quinn to the inside of Todd Jenkins. He settles in back behind as they run nose to tail down the back straightaway into turn number 3. White flag high in the air. One more time around, and 07 Burt Marvin sees victory in his grasp. He's just got 4 more left-hand turns to do it. Out of the corner he comes, all by himself. A good 2 car lengths ahead of Teddy Christopher, and Mike Christopher looks to sit at the head table of the championship. Off of turn number 4 they come. 2 cars sideways. We're going to have to do this one more time as the 72 of Kuda and the 16 of Robert Palmer bring out the caution with just, well, half a lap remaining. So it'll be a green-white checker again, so this will make this a 31-lap feature event if we can get all these laps in. Burt Marvin looking for the victory. Teddy Christopher looking to hold on a second, and Mike Christopher looking for the championship. Off of turn 4 they come. The Ivory Silk's in the air, and Burt Marvin gets a jump over Teddy Christopher and holds on to that lead down the front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Teddy doesn't have anything left, or at least it doesn't seem like he does. If he does have anything, he's got to show it now. Kurt Brainerd trying to gather in the third place runner of Mike Christopher. He settles in at 4th off the 4th corner. The white flag is in the air, and TC just cannot get a run. Mike Christopher, 1 more lap to his 1998 championship bid. Sits in 3rd, Brainerd 4th, Todd Zegedy 5th, Quinn in 6th, Buffington in 7th. Units go 8th, the battle for 9th between Tom 10 and Jamie Askler. Checkered flag is in the air. This is it. Off the 4th corner, Burt Marvin will head to victory lane. Teddy Christopher 2nd, and Mike Christopher is your 1998 New Thompson Speedway Small Block Modified Champion. The 98 of Kurt Brainerd 4th, the 66 of Todd Zegedy's finishes 5th. 6 will be the 20, will be the 6th of Scott Quinn. Sean Buffington 7th, the 5 of Mike Units go 8th, Tom Tagg and Jamie Askler rounding out the top 10. But taking down the win in this 31-lap small block main event, car 07, the bright orange car of Burt Marvin. But more happy than that will be the crew of the Bolton Motors Napper Autocross number 82, Mike Units go. He will be crowned your 1998 New Thompson Speedway Small Block Modified Champion. Burt Marvin takes that hard left-hand, right-hand turn, and he'll come up the pavement, and he will sit in victory lane.
Kurt Brainerd, Todd Zegedy, the top 5. Russ Dow is headed down to victory lane. 2 speed. With our 30 laps. Small block modified feature event winner here this afternoon, Burt Marvin.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a tough season for this competitor, but he scores his 2nd win of the season here at the New Thompson Speedway, and is just about ready to climb out of this day glow orange car number 07. Uh-oh, stand back, because Burt just says, these guys are buying me a roof panel today. A very, very happy Burt Marvin. Back down to earth if you can for just a second. Takes a drink, and Burt, congratulations, a great run.
Thank you. I guess we came up a little short on the points race, but what are you going to do? We came here, we did what we had to do today. Go out there and try to do the best we can, come up with a win. That's what we did.
You sure did. You won today's battle. There's no question about that. You and Teddy had a great deal going there for a while, and it looks pretty exciting from where we were.
Nope, all I can say is Teddy was quite a gentleman today. I mean, we raced side by side there, you know, a little bumping and banging, but nothing that these SKs can't handle.
Well, you did a terrific job, and Butch Davis is here to present the Hanford Brothers Shop and Save Trophy, emblematic of your victory here today. And Burt, congratulations, and thank you. A job well done. Ladies and gentlemen, Burt Marvin.
Racing career, as a competitor running at the Stafford Motor Speedway. He competed in pro stock competition, moved up through the ranks, even tried it, well, on the truck series for a brief time. He is one of those talented youthful drivers that you're going to be hearing a ton about during the up-and-coming years. He's a gentleman that will be starting in position number 1 by luck of the redraw. From Stamford, Connecticut, would you welcome the driver of car number 4, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Bennett. You're starting right up front, Brad. This is not going to be easy. Got Jerry Marcotte alongside. What's your strategy for the event?
Going to ride for a while. You know, I got a lot of guys behind me with a lot of laps here, and we're just going to try to be around at the end, lap 250. You know, that's when we'll start turning it on, and we'll just pray we have a good day.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Bennett. The man that starts in position number 2, well, he's no stranger to winning here at the Thompson Speedway. Fact is, if you look through the record books, you discover he's been a regional champion before it was trendy even to be a regional champion. He competes both on the Federline Modified Series and a limited schedule, as well as the Busch Grand National Series. And the man that owns this race car has been one of the veteran, all-time car owners of competition. They've won here. They've won a prestigious event. Fact is, they've won this event before. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome the driver of the O'Connor Buick GMC Chevrolet from Broadbrook, Connecticut, Jerry Marcotte. Jerry, you're starting to the outside of the front row, 300 laps. Is it that important to start in the front row number 1?
Oh, it's important to start up front. Hopefully you can get a clear shot here, clean shot off the start, and we'll be able to keep it up front most of the day and have a good day today, keep the fenders on the car, and be there at the end. That's going to be the biggest thing right now. Be there at the end, last 50 laps, 75 laps. That's where you're going to see hopefully a lot of racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Marcotte. Now this gentleman is definitely one of the hottest drivers in the northeastern region of the country. There are records that no one ever believed imaginable that could be set. This man not only broke those records, but he continues to break records. In the Federline Modified Series, he is the guy to beat. On the Busch North Series, he's the defending champion, and he is the guy to beat. And the team that surrounds the Burnham Boilers machine, they are just as hot as the Boilers themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, from Comedy, Rhode Island, he has always been a fan favorite just over the hills from the new Thompson Speedway. Would you welcome Mighty Mike Stefanik? Same story, same question, Mike. You've been awesome here in a modified. You've always run well here with the Busch car. Is today going to be the day when Mike Stefanik ends up 300 laps later into the winner's circle?
Well, we sure would like it to be. It's 300 laps, like everybody's been saying. Over 2 hours, you know, long of a race. It's our longest race for the tour in laps. So patience. We got a great car. We got a great crew. There'll be a lot of pit stops, a lot of action for the fans. I think the fans are really enjoying the format here, and just looking to get going.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Stefanik. One word best describes the starter who's starting in the 4th starting position. He too is a veteran of competition. He drives the Tic Tac Jordan Lumber's Pontiac. From Scarborough, Maine, this gentleman also is a former champion. And when this guy runs, he not only runs hard, but he runs to win. Ladies and gentlemen, the driver of car number 47 from Scarborough, Maine, Kelly Moore. Kelly, 1998, not a bad season. Things have turned around. You've took down some wins, and things are going in a positive direction. How do you feel about today's race?
Well, these guys in the Tic Tac Pontiac, they run worked real hard this weekend. We didn't have a real good time when we got here. They've improved it quite a bit, and we're going to see what we can do with it then. You know, we've got 300 laps to get it done, and like Jerry said, the last 75 to 50 laps is where you can see all the racing.
75 to 50 laps, says Kelly Moore. Let's see if that will tell the story. Well, you know, last weekend Thunder Road competed. And you know, 1 year ago when the race was on a live televised from Thunder Road, a lot of people didn't even know who the man that won the race was. Not only was he youthful and a contender there, but he showed that he had the talent and the perseverance to get the job done. Well, now this man has become a strong contender in his first full season. The Randolph Automotive Pontiac, the driver of car number 96. Would you welcome Kit Stockwell? Big transition, Kit. Look at the guys around you. I'm going to intimidate the heck out of you now here, and so forth with it. A little different running a 5/8 mile speedway or running a super speedway like the Hampshire International, and so forth with it. What's your strategy for the event going in as a rookie here at Thompson Speedway?
Well, Thompson's been good to us this weekend. We've had a strong car all weekend, and I'd like to just thank my guys for the hard work that they've done this summer. We lost a car at Loudon, and we put this car together in a week. So, you know, we're happy to be here, and we're going to learn some things around, you know, the guys that are around us. And we just hope to stay in contention and stay on a lead lap and see what we can do the last 50 to, you know, 75 laps and just see what happens for us. I'm sure that we're going to learn a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Stockwell. The next starter is a gentleman that might have surprised a lot of folks at the start of the 1998 season in competition on the Busch circuit. Well, he didn't surprise me, because believe it or not, this gentleman came from those short tracks like Monadnock and Riverside Park Speedway, and this gentleman was a talent then, even before anybody in the Busch circuit realized who he was. He drives a AAA aircraft, MS Aerospace Pontiac. Ladies and gentlemen, from Orange, Massachusetts, the driver of car number 42, Tom Carey. This is like old times, Tom, me talking to you, isn't it?
It sure is. We had a lot of good times together, and I'm looking forward to having a good show here today.
Tommy, Thompson Speedway. This is the type of speedway that you like. You like the extra distance events, the long distance. What's your strategy in this one?
Well, that's what I mean. These extra distance events gives you, if your car's a little bit off in the beginning, gives you some time to adjust on it. We're not sure how we're going to be on a long run here, but like I said, we're going to make a couple pit stops and see what we've got. But we're looking forward to getting the show on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Carey, the driver of car number 42. The seventh starter in the field drives the Skull Bandit Racing Pontiac. This gentleman has already proven himself with great runs in the south and equally as impressive in the north. New Hampshire International Speedway, they say this guy gets around that racetrack as good, if not better, than anyone else. Today, the challenge is a different super speedway. The super speedway here at Thompson Speedway. The Skull Bandit Racing Pontiac from Center Conway, New Hampshire. The driver of car number 7, Dale Shaw. Dale, welcome back to New England. Today's race, 300 laps, that's nothing compared to some of the events that you've been in both south and north.
Yeah, you know, they say it's over 2 hours. You know, down in St. Louis last year, we ran 4 hours and 20 minutes, and we had a good run there. The long races suit my style of driving, and I just hope to, you know, sit back and see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dale Shaw. 8 starting position. What can you say about this gentleman? He's featured in Trackside magazine. He is a veteran of this division, and he is a true champion. A real personality. When he smiles, his face lights up the racing pit area and lights up the grandstands as well. From Berlin City, the Berlin City Ford, Continental Paving Ford from Hudson, New Hampshire, car number 29 for Dave Dion. You celebrity, you even got glasses on down here now. Dave, your strategy for this event. Now, I remember, if my memory serves me correct, a year ago, this race was one of those tough races for you. It was almost a decision event.
Yeah, I did the same. We had a tire go down on the initial start, and we were hoping for an early yellow, and we ended up being that early yellow, but it was like 50 laps into it. We weren't going to beat Mike, because Mike was just unbeatable that day, but we were hoping for a better finish. But maybe a little better today, and if it isn't right off, I feel as though the secret weapon I've had most of my career was those guys on the other side of the pit wall, and they've done miracles for me all this year, and I hope they can do it today.
Ladies and gentlemen, nice round of applause for Dave Dion. Well, this man is one of the all-time veterans of the Busch Grand National Circuit, and they say he's going to retire at the end of the season, and that's a great loss to this series and a great loss to all of us in the Northeast. Hopefully he'll find a home being a part of another race team or a part of the racing organization itself. The driver of the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet, and he has represented that company to great extremes. From North Haverhill, New Hampshire, ladies and gentlemen, car number 16 for Stuff Fadden. Stuffy, now wouldn't you like to end this with a great victory here this afternoon?
Well, you know, this is my final ride with Connecticut Napa Auto Parts dealers, and my plan is to go out here and win this thing, but I haven't won in a while and I haven't got much time left. But I hear guys up here saying they want to spoil my plan, and there's some guys back here want to spoil my plan, so let's go see what happens.
But you're in good company now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is a gentleman, Stuff Fadden. Next, we're going to go to the next starter in the field, young, talented, youthful driver, the Woodworks Pennzoil Pontiac from Sandown, New Hampshire, the driver of car number 77, great runner of road courses, Brian Wall. Brian, what's your strategy today?
Well, I just changed my strategy. I hear all these guys talking about hanging back, so I'm just going to bring this board right up to the front and hopefully lead the whole thing.
It can be done, and Brian Wall will have the right equipment to get the job done. Always a strong contender, he drives the AutoZone Blount Seafood Chevrolet. From Mayetta, New Jersey, the driver of car number 6, would you welcome Martin Truex. You've always run good here. You're going to be tough to beat, and you like these extra distance events, Martin. What's your strategy?
Well, just try to be around at the end, take care of the tires, learn to race, and pit a couple times and get as good as we can. It's going to be a good day.
There you go. There's the strategy from him. Moving now, another talented, youthful driver will be starting in the next starting spot. He'll be driving the Hurt Drug Racing Chevrolet car from Troy, New Hampshire, the Hanshaw Lumber automobile. Would you give a nice round of applause for Herb Drug? Starting 12, Herb, can you get to the front?
Oh, I think so, especially if everybody's going to hang back. I know nobody wants to watch everybody just ride around, so if Brian's going for the front, we'll follow.
You got it. There's the strategy there. 13th starting position. Another talented, useful driver. Came up from racing at the Stafford Motor Speedway. Stay right. Pumps Franklin Electric Chevrolet from Plymouth, Connecticut. The driver of car number 30, it is Denny Doyle. Denny, you got pretty popular since I seen you last. What's your strategy?
I'm going to drive my guts off from lap 1 and try to get up to the front. I'll follow Herb and Brian if they want to go up there. I want to be there with 50 to go, though, too, so I'm not going to knock the fenders off doing it.
There you go, Denny Doyle. Here's another one of the veteran great drivers. He comes out of facilities like the Star Speedway and up through New Hampshire as well. He'll be driving also the Napa Auto Parts machine from Georgetown, Massachusetts. Would you give a nice round of applause for Paul Richardson? Paul, can you show these youngsters a thing or two out here today?
I don't know. I'm just going to try to finish second behind Stubb, and all the Napa store owners will be proud of us.
Great job. There's a gentleman who's got a focus and a direction. Here's another driver that you're going to see soon in the list of Southern drivers competing down south. This guy's got a ton of talent, and he's proved it wherever he has competed. The Sheridan Chevrolet from Center Harbor, New Hampshire, driving car number 55 for Brad Lighton. Brad, can you do it from where you're located? Got plenty of time to get the job done.
Yeah, we really do, Ben. You know, again, like all the other drivers, I would thank all the fans and certainly the new management here at Thompson Speedway, New Thompson Speedway. We're optimistic as they are with the changes coming here. So even if I do make a career move, I certainly would come back here and enjoy it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Layton, 16th starting position. Yarmouth, Maine. This gentleman's come on very strong. The last couple of events, he's had his share of hardships. The Hewitt Auto Body Chevrolet. The Cintas car out of Yarmouth, Maine, Billy Penfield. Billy, hopefully that bad luck's all behind you now. Feeling confident today?
Yeah, we've got a good car, got a good crew. Just going to take it as it rolls. Don't really have a clue how it's going to roll out, but we'll be there. Hopefully, with 50 to go, we can be up front, maybe challenging Brad and the rest of them.
There you go. Here's another gentleman from the proud state of Maine. The Merritt Motorsports Pontiac from Turner, Maine, Ben Rowe. What's your strategy, Ben?
Well, I'm going to take all these veterans' advice, just kind of settle in and ride for the first 200 and try to keep the fenders on.
You got it. Next, we move to a gentleman who's also in his rookie debut in this series. Ran awful strong at the Stafford Motor Speedway, down at the London Waterford Speed Bowl, competing there. The Mohegan Sun Casino, Mohegan Tribe Chevrolet from Oakdale, Connecticut. Ladies and gentlemen, the driver of car number 40 for Matt Kovaluk. Matt, you're an awful strong company out there. Does that intimidate a young guy coming up through the ranks?
Yeah, a little bit, Ben. I mean, these guys got a lot more laps at every one of these tracks than I do, you know. So I'm just gonna ride, get behind some good cars, see what I can pull off, you know. Just go with what the cars give me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Kovaluk. Chemung, New York has always brought us the name Bodine, and the Valley Hill Vineyards Chevrolet will be starting in the 19th starting position for Eric Bodine. How you doing today, Eric?
Great. It's a beautiful day, and we love coming here, and we hope to have a good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Bodine. I'm going to pick up the pace just a bit now as we go through. The driver of car number 32. Another great road courser, the Bearing Specialty Chevrolet from Westfield, Massachusetts, Dale Quarterly. What do you think? What's your strategy?
I'm going to do as fast as Maria will let me go. That's how fast I'm going to go. If it'll get me to the front, great. If it gets me to the back, go home.
Oh, well, there's some good advice. Next starter is going to be from Farmington, Maine. This gentleman has won a ton of awards. He leads in rookie talent on this series from Farmington, Maine. He's a former champion and front runner at the Oxford Plains Speedway. Jeff Taylor and another strong Ford said he's going to put that Ford up front. Can you get the job done?
Yeah, if we can keep it together. We've been breaking a lot of pass lately, so if we can keep it together, we'll have a good shot at a decent run.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we move to the 22nd starting position. Little Trees Pontiac, first class, major presentation from Haverhill, New Hampshire. The driver of car number 61, Mike Olson. Mike, you've had some great runs up front. Starting in the middle of the pack is not a tough one at 300 laps now, is it?
You got to be patient today, and hopefully the car will work well enough for us to move forward and be around at the end and keep it in one piece.
There you go. Next starter, he's no stranger to winning here at the Thompson Speedway. He drives the Let's Care Kitchen Specialties Machinery Chevrolet from Auburn, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, the driver of car number 84, Ricky Fuller. What's the deal, Rick?
Well, Ben, we qualified pretty terrible here, and like Mike Stefanik, I can run these things with or without fenders, so we're going to come from the back and try to do one better than last year.
There you have it, right from the man who's going to the front. Next starter is going to be the driver of car number 97. From Pittsfield, Maine, the Nichols College Ford, Adam Friend. Adam, what's your strategy?
Well, as a matter of fact, I've only got about 12 laps on this track here. It's my first time here, and like everyone else, my motors can stay together and I can keep the fenders on it. Hopefully we can be there at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Next, we're going to go to the 25th starting position from Plainfield, Connecticut. Another very talented driver. Came up from facilities like the Stafford Motor Speedway, the North American Sales Chevrolet. The driver of car number 75 from Plainville, Jason Manafort. Jason, you're out here in pretty tough company. What do you think?
Some real fast guys up front. Just going to work on staying on the lead lap. Thought at 84 cars up front is pretty good at blowing some holes open.
Next, we go to the 26th starting position from Northwood, New Hampshire. This gentleman's been around for a while, and he's been a very consistent front-running driver. Cole Colony Auto Parts brings us his Chevrolet, car number 38 for Babe Branscombe. Starting in the back, that's nothing that you can't be able to overcome now, is it, Babe?
We've been there before, Ben, but we haven't raced much this year, so just real anxious to go.
There you have it. 27th starting position, driving car number 5. From Colchester, Vermont, the Fantasy Racing Pools Pontiac. From Colchester, Vermont, Barney McRae. Barney, consistency is the name of this game. You are planning on being there at the end. That's when it really counts, no matter what these guys say.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. We finished 9th last week. We'd like to improve on that today. Looking at the big picture, we want to be in the top 20 at the end of the year, so just be consistent, and we'll be there at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is Barney McRae, 28th starting position. He ran at the Stafford Motor Speedway, the Clear Glass Economy Sign Shop Chevrolet from Woodbury, Connecticut, Joey Raiolo. Joey, what's your strategy? This is a big day for you to be starting in this field.
Yeah, we're really excited to be here at Thompson. We've raced here a few times. I love the track. Basically, it's our Busch debut, so we just want to finish. Just bring it home in one piece, try not to get in everybody's way.
Next, we go to the 29th starting position. He is also a former champion and no stranger to winning. The Business New Hampshire Magazine Chevrolet from Manchester, New Hampshire, car number 67 for Jamie Aubie. Jamie, wherever you start doesn't matter, does it? It's where you end up.
Well, that's certainly true. We didn't have a great qualifying effort. We had some problems, but we've got a real good car, and we're going to drive it up to the front.
Next, we go to the 30th starting position. He is a regular runner in the Pro Stocks, and he's competed and won a lot of major events in the Pro Stock division. The S&J Transportation Riverside Sheet Metal Pontiac from Groton, Massachusetts, G.G. Gravel. You're one of the independent runners in this, and that's never easy. What's your strategy to get to the front?
We'll try to just stay on the lead lap, and if we have to duck in the pits, we'll make some adjustments and just try to be there at the end.
31st starting position from Morrisville, North Carolina, the Rochester Steel Treatment Chevrolet for Jason McDougall. Jason, welcome to the North. First off, what's your strategy?
We're just looking to run 300 laps pretty much. This is the first race that we've been in this year, so it'll be a true test for the crew and for the drivers.
A test of man and machinery. Next we go to the 32nd starting position, the number 53 from Fairport, New York, the Ford & Associates Garlic Industries Pontiac for Danny Kuhnman. Danny, a long way to the front, but a lot of time to get the job done. Will you be up front at the end?
Well, this is our first extra distance race, and we're happy to just get qualified here at the new Thompson Speedway.
So we're going to play it conservative, feel the track out, and then hopefully be there, stay on the lead lap.
33rd starting position, Shelburne, Vermont. This gentleman ran exceptionally well on the American-Canadian Tour in the good old days. The Shelburne Limestone Corporation Chevrolet from Shelburne, Vermont, Dennis Demers. Dennis, you're one of those veteran drivers too. These extra distance races, piece of cake, aren't they?
Well, I don't know if they're a piece of cake, but they play into our hand a little. You know, they work for us. Hey, I'd like to share one thing with the fans here. All those drivers up front that said they were going to hold back and they're just going to ride, don't believe them. The minute the green flag comes out, they're going for it.
A man who speaks true honesty. 34th starting position. The New England Pontiac dealers, Pontiac car number 25 for John Swanson III. John, you heard what he said. Do you agree with him or not?
Yeah, they're going to go for it right off the bat. We just got to try and stay on the lead lap and finish all 300 laps and go from there.
Mobile brings us the next starter. Team New England Mobile and Mobile One Chevrolet. From Sherman, Connecticut, Lou Rettmeyer. Lou, these guys are saying if guys up front are going to go, that means you guys in the back got to have a lot of catching up to do. Can you get the job done?
Well, I don't know if we can. It's a long way to the front, and it's going to be 300 laps of hard racing, I guarantee that, and we'll see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, 35th starting position. Correction, 36th starting position. The driver of car number 85 from Milton, Vermont, one of the all-time veterans, Humphrey Racing Chevrolet for Bobby Dragon. A lot of company you got up there, some of the veterans and some of the hot shots. 300 laps, piece of cake, is it, Bob?
It's not going to be a piece of cake as far as starting this far back, but if we can be around at the end, I think we can come away with a good finish.
There you have it, race from Bobby Dragon. Black-a-Wax in Pennsylvania, say that 5 times fast. The Mark Napa Dempsey Uniform Chevrolet. Car number 2 for Joey Barnes. New race car looking good. Are you pretty pleased so far?
Yeah, well, we only got 19 laps of seat time in this new one, but I'm going to try to follow Bobby Dragon here and learn a little bit from an older veteran like himself.
Well, you can get the job done. Crystal Rock brings the bottle of water. Brings us a Chevrolet from Lakeville, Connecticut for Brett Romanek. Brett, these guys are going to the front. Are you going with them?
Looking on the back of the 85 car and just going to ride the whole time.
See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, moving now to our next starting position, driving car number 39. Veteran driver from Riverside Park Speedway, 26 rather, I'm in the 39th starting position. From Thomaston, Connecticut, the Expertise Buyer's Choice Chevrolet for Scott Booley. Scott, a long way to go to get to the front, but you got plenty of time. Patience is the key here.
Yeah, we've been learning a lot, you know, since we've been racing at Riverside a lot, and our patience paid off there many times. And hopefully we got the car fixed from yesterday. We had a lot of brake problems, but thanks for the sponsors, Hanford, whatever. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Canada, New Hampshire, driving the College Mohegan construction car, it'll be Jared Roby with car number 24. Jared, can you get up front?
I hope so, Trey. It's going to be tough, long race, 300 laps. Just hope to be there at the end and hope to follow that 14 car to the front.
Well, here's the final row of competition, starting in the 41st starting position from Wallingford, Connecticut, driving the Team Ocean Spray Racing Enterprises Ford. Would you welcome John Lesnick? John, long way to go. I think you can get the job done. What do you think?
It's going to be tough. It's quite a ways to the front, but we'll see what we can do.
Okay, there you have it. And here's the gentleman that's starting in the scratch starting position. Driving the Certain Seed Windows Chevrolet from Strong, Maine, it is Tracy Gordon. Here's the good news. We're going to invert the field. No, I'm only kidding. You got to start way in the back here and get to the front. Good luck.
Yeah, well, we had fast time yesterday in practice, and a little problem made us start in the back. We got one fast car, and we're going to be looking for the leaders up there in 421. I hope. Hopefully not from behind. We want to get this Certainty Windows Chevrolet up front.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's your starting lineup. 42 cars strong for the running of the Hanford 300 event. We're going to go way down to the start-finish line area, where a gentleman who needs no stranger to introduction for his support of auto racing here in the northeastern region of the country, the Reverend Pat Evans will bring to you the presentation of his invocation, and then following that, we will proudly present to you Kim Ayers, who will sing our national anthem for us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a nice round of applause where they're strapping in our drivers competing for the Hanford 300, presented to you by the good folks from Hanford. We remind you to always support the companies who have been so supportive of racing here at the new Thompson Speedway.
Well, we're all rising. Let us pray, please. Heavenly Father, we thank you for a beautiful day. We thank you for professional auto racing divisions. that bring this to our hometown areas. And we ask you, Lord, to grant them safety on this day, not only our drivers, but the crewmen, the photographers, and officials. And Lord, grant them wisdom and patience over these 300 laps, and bring each one home safely to us. And with faith, we thank you in advance in the name of your Son and our Savior. Amen. And now we turn it over to Kim Ayers for the singing of our national anthem.
Ben, thank you so very, very much for your help this afternoon and your eloquent words. Thank you. On behalf of myself, Brian LaForte, and the entire Thompson staff, gentlemen, start your engines.
The field suddenly comes to life. The silence. Let's mark the beginning of this event is suddenly shattered and the base car begins to pull away and the red medal.
Cars are rolling away from their starting grid for the first of 3 pace laps. This is the Hanford 300 for the Busch North Series here at the Thompson Speedway, their first visit in 1998. Coming into today's events, your defending champion Mike Stefanik still leads the point battle just over the 42 of Tom Carey. Mike will start 3rd in today's 300. Carey will start 5th. Herb Bennett, Brad Bennett, car number 4, the Raven Racing Chevrolet. By virtue of a redraw will Scott on the pole. Jerry Marquis out of Broadbrook, Connecticut. The 15, the O'Connor Buick GMC Chevrolet will start outside of row number 1. Kelly Moore in the Tic Tac Jordan Lumber Pontiac will start on the outside of row number 2. 300 laps the distance in this event. And strategy is the name of the game. Who's going to pit, when they're going to pit, and what are they going to do? Are they going to take 2 tires, 4 tires, or no tires? It all depends on the laps on the event. Now, the Busch cars are known for running without yellow flags. Down at the Stafford Speedway, they ran 150 lapper with just 2 cautions, minor spins. Everything else was just green flag racing. Mike Stefanik took home the win, just edging out Rick Fuller. Rick Fuller this time has to start deep in the back in the 23rd starting position. You've also got to watch car number 74. Turn remains Ben Rowe. He'll start 17th on the field. You got to keep an eye on him. And of course, car 14, Tracy Gordon out of Strong Maine. Took down his first ever Busch North win last week at the Vermont track. Well, this is it, the final pace lap for today's Hanford 300 for the Busch North Series. 300 laps the total distance in this event, and if you've got a sentimental favorite, you've got a 16 of Stub Fat. This is his final race here under the Napa banner here at the new Thompson Speedway in the Busch North Series. Next time by, we're getting the green flag. If you're looking for a favorite, though, you've got to look at Mighty Mike Stefanik, car number 51. Leads the point standings going into today's event. Strong all season long, has 1 win in the series, but he sits atop the Busch North Series point standings with just a couple of races remaining. You've also got to look at the 15 of Jerry Marquis. 2 drivers who have long driven modifieds here at this 5/8 mile track, now sitting behind the wheels of Busch North Series cars. Kelly Moore is number 47, always strong wherever he runs, has a win up at the New Hampshire International Speedway in 1998. You know he's going to be strong today, and don't count out car number 42, Tom Carey. He's got 2 wins coming earlier this season, has struggled a bit as of late, has not had the kind of luck he's wanted, but will start 6th on the field. You've got Dale Shore now sitting in the Skull Band at number 7. He'll start 7th on the field. Numbers are there for him. Dave Dion, the number 29, the Continental Paving Automobile. But don't count out your bolster of Brad Bennett, the Raven Racing Chevrolet. Off the 4th corner they come. They look for the green flag. There it is. The Emerald Silk is in the air. And we are underway for the Hanford 300 for the Busch North car. Bennett slides out front. Marcotte tries to hold on down the back straightaway. Mike Stefanik takes a look underneath as they head down into turns 3, settles in behind. And not even a lap has been complete. No need in pushing it yet. There's a long race to go. The number 42 of Gary slides to the back end out with that number 42 as he settles in for 5th, right behind the number 47 of Kelly Moore. So your top 4 as they go down the back straightaway. Brad Bennett, the number 4, the 15 of Gary Marcotte, the 51 of Mike Stefanik, and the 47 of Kelly Moore. Tom carries in 5th. 6 is the battle between Kip Stockwell with the number 96 and the 29 of Dave Dion. And looks like Dion is able to hold on to the outside. Dale Shaw sits right there behind as well, waiting for something to open up. Here comes Brian Wall with the number 77. Almost had his first win down at the Channell Speedway earlier this year. And Stuckfat, number 16, right there as well. Field starts to string itself out. 3 laps into the event. And right now the biggest battle is the 30 of Dennis DeBurr. Denny Doyle, rather, and the 6 of Mark Burke as they battle down the back straightaway. That's just outside the top 10. Action in front of them. Dale Shaw takes a look underneath Kip Stockwell as they come off at turn number 4. Across the stretch, Kip Stockwell able to hold on to that position that time. But the Skull Bandit to the inside, that green and white number 7 Pontiac tries to take away position number 7 down the back straightaway, going side by side. Into turns 3 and 4, action in front of them, still moves the tail, split out as the 7 launches up the speedway. Brian Wall takes a look underneath, trying to make it 3 wide, settles back in, just 5 laps in. Long way to go to be doing anything like that. But Dale Shaw trying still to take away position number 7, Kip Stockwell, with a new body on that number 96, holding them off as they go through 3 and 4. Brian Wall again taking a look to the inside, trying to make it 3 wide, trying to get by both cars. The blue Pontiac number 96, Kip Stockwell, has 1 feature win in the Busch North Series, that coming last year at the Thunder Road Speedway. His first ever Busch North feature event. He takes that position and holds on to that spot as Dale Shaw settles in right behind. Brian Wall, meanwhile, takes a look underneath the 77 as he gets loose off the 4th corner, settles in behind as the field rolls out of turn number 4. Car number 14, Tracy Gordon, started scratch around the field. He's already passed several cars, trying to work his way up towards the front. There you see the number 47, the Tic Tac Pontiac, number 47, for Trace, for Kelly Moore as he sits here in that 4th position, right on the back bumper of your defending series champion, and today's points leader, Mike Stefanik, in that Burn Oilers number 51 behind them. Sits the number 42, Tom Carey. He went out, started out the season in a big one opening day down at the Riverside Park Speedway. Followed that up a couple of weeks later with another win. And rounding out the top 6 rather, will be car number 29, Dynamite Dave Dion, the Berlin City Continental Paving Ford number 29. The 1996 champion of this division. Action up front, starting to heat up. Brad Bennett still holding on to the lead, but look at the 15 of Jerry Marquez. Close in about a half a car length as they come off the turn 4, already putting cars a lap down. As they head down the front straightaway, Bennett starts to pull away about a half a car length through 1 and 2. You see the car in front of them, car number 24. That's Jared Roby out of Canadian, New Hampshire, as he goes a lap down. Your lead is still 1 and 2 off of turn number 4. Here they come. And Marquez still running the shadows of that number 4. Bennett is led from the drop of the green. As you see the field roll into turn number 1. That's a 54 GG Gravel right there as he tries to get back the 84 of Rick Fuller. Rick has 1 win this year in the Busch North Series, that coming at the Stafford Motor Speedway. And he just missed 2 feature wins as he just missed with Mike Stefanik winning the 2nd round by about a half a car length. They sit deep in the field, right behind the 38. That's Babe Branscombe in that red and white number 38. We've got action on the front straightaway. Kelly Moore goes around on the front stretch after a little bit of contact with the number 42, Kelly Moore. So 42 of Tom Carey. So Kelly Moore, he gets into the 74 of Rowe. Rowe backs that car in, and Matt Kobuluk with nowhere to go gets involved as well. So 14 laps into this Hanford 300. We have our first caution of the event. Two cars getting together down at turn number 1. That's the 40 of Matt Kobuluk just starting to pull away now. Kelly Moore takes the Tic-Tac Pontiac Jordan Lumber number 47, the green and red automobile, down onto pit road to have that car checked out. He is the reason for the caution. It's not the reason for the caution, rather. He spun down the main straightaway as we just saw. Black flag out that time for car number 42 of Tom Carey with some front end damage. Those are the two cars that got involved when Kelly Moore went around on the front straightaway. He got back into racing action, made a little bit of contact with car number 74 of Ben Rowe. And Ben Rowe went around, and the 40 of Matt Kobuluk with nowhere to go just got into him. So that's the reason for caution number 1. You can see Babe Branscombe also coming out of pit row. Just wait for the field to go by, and they'll be able to rejoin at the rear of the field. Shooting out of car number 26 as he sits on pit road. The East Thompson Volunteer Fire Department on the scene to take care of that action and clean that spill up. But one of the reasons we're under caution down the pit area is for that action down on pit road. That's car number 26. As he sits in flames, they're able to get that out. But Scott Booley of Thomaston, Connecticut, the expert trees Buyer's Choice Chevrolet, goes up in smoke. It looks like it's a brake fire as they are at the right rear wheel. Possibly a broken line there somewhere. And as he's sitting there, here comes Kelly Moore back down pit road. Still trying to get that car straightened out after that incident on the front straightaway. Tom Carey has been in and out of the pits. Brother Carey still sits on the track. He did receive the black flag for one lap, not sure why, but he still stays out there. But Kelly Moore back in the pit area. They've got the hood up now of the Shores Jordan Lumber's number 47, trying to figure out exactly what the problem is on that Pontiac. So Bully able to pull away after that incident. You can see your leaders as they get ready to come off of turn number 4. Before Bennett jumps on the gas, leads him down off of turn number 4. Good 6 car lengths ahead of Jerry Marquis. Wow, what a good jump he got that time. As Marquis tries to hold on, Kelly Moore rolls back out. He's down 1 lap now as the leaders come by. He sits there right behind the 29 of Dave Dion and the 42. Tom Carey, through the corner, they come a little bit of contact between Moore and Carey. But look at Moore trying to hold on down low, can't do it as Carey gets the position. Remember, Kelly Moore is 1 lap down after having to pit that last time. But up front, Brad Bennett. The Raven Racing Chevrolet continues to set the pace. Sits about 3 car lengths ahead of Jerry Marquis, number 15, the O'Connor Buick GMC Chevrolet. As they head down into 1-2, they see the field roll by. There's a Skull Bandit, number 7 of Barry Dale Short. A Little Trees Pontiac. And the rest of the field roll through. There's the 14 of Gordon trying to work his way through traffic. As he sits right in front of car number 85 of Bobby Dragon. Those cars trying to work their way through, but Gordon, after having to start scratch on the field, sits right behind Jamie Orney, who sits right behind Rick Fuller, number 84, Gigi Gravel in front of them. Gordon now to the inside of Orney as they head down the back straightaway. Behind them, what you're seeing is car 75 of Justin Manifold and the 93. Battle for position. That's Joe Riolo with the number 93. His first ever Busch North Series feature start as they run down the front straightaway down into turn number 1. And there you see the 59 of Lou Retmeyer battle with the 50. Down into 3 and 4, that 50 car. That's Brett Rubinoff lap as they come off of turn 4. And Rubenuk able to hold on to that position there. Down into one. Rubenuk with that rookie swipe on the back bumper. And Lou Rettmeyer on that 80, that number 59. Double wide down through 3 and 4. Rubenuk in the 59 trying to get a run on him. Still can't do it. It looks like he's going to settle in right behind about 8.5 a straightaway behind those two drivers. Comes your leader, car number 4, Brad Bennett. The 15 of Jerry Marquis. The 51 of Mike Stefanik. The 29 of Dave Dion. And Tom Carey, the 42, your top 5 cars, is pulled away from the number 7 of Dale Shaw. The 96 of Kip Stockwell at 7. The 77 of Brian Wall at 8. The 16 is 9th. That's Stubb Fadden in the 16, and car number 55, Brad Layton, rounds out the top 10. Layton takes a look underneath Stubb Fadden as they go through turns 1 and 2, settles in back behind, takes another look through the corner. They just can't get the run going on them as they run single file down the back straightaway. There's the 7 of Dale Shaw, the Quentin Boisbert owned Pontiac, getting by the 47 of Kelly Moore. Again, Kelly is 1 lap down due to sitting on pit road for an extended lap. We've got 28 laps in the books in this Hanford 300. There you see the 30 of Denny Doyle getting up and step back and putting him down. Here comes Herb Druggett, the number 90, as he tries to follow suit. The 6 of Martin Truex, the 0 of Bill Penfold, and the 06 of Paul Richardson, all right here. As they battle for position now, the 55 lead again, tries underneath Wall, can't get it done, settles it back behind. Through the corner as they go, Layton again tries it there. You see the 90 of Herb Druggett trying to hold off Martin Truex and Billy Penfold as they come off the corner. Herb Druggett in that black and red car number 90, the Herb Druggett Racing Chevrolet out of Troy, New Hampshire. Cars going across the start-finish line. You see the starter throwing out the blue passing flag, and there go your leaders into turn 1. Brad Bennett is led from the front with the green, 31 laps in. Car number 15, Jerry Marquis has not given up the battle, as he sits about 2 car lengths back. 3 car lengths behind them is car 51, Mike Stefanik, with the 29 of Dave Dion hot on their tail. As they head down the front trailer and put car number 50 a lap down. That's Brett Rubenuk. The Crystal Rock Model 1 is car number 50. The leaders now starting to reel in on the 38. Babe Branscombe. Starting back in the 26th spot in the Colorado Park Chevrolet. As they head down through the corner, trying to hold on to that lead lap, praying for a caution, so he does not go a lap down. But Bennett has set up blistering pace so far as he goes to put the 38 lap down. Meanwhile, while they're doing this, you second third place runner, Mike Stefanik, has started to reel them in. He now sits about 2 car lengths back of Jerry Marquis, with Dave Dion still on his back bumper. Cars, field is strung out all around the speedway, and the 38 of Branscombe backs up. Close down to the inside, let your leaders go by. Now they take a look at car number 24, Jared Roby, trying to put him another lap down. And in front of them, car number 86 of Denny Demura. Both cars in danger of going a lap down. Pass for position now, the 55 of Brad Layton gets underneath the 77 of Brian Wall. As they head down the back straightaway into turn 3, Layton throws it in deep, takes away that position. That's a battle for 7th there. Brian Wall in 8th, Denny Demura 9th, Dennis Doyle 9th on the 30s. And the 19 rounding out the top 10, that's Stubb Fadden. A lot of heavy traffic in front of your leaders now. They're going to put the 86 a lap down. That's Denny Demura going down the lap to your leader. Now to Jerry Marquis. Now they look at the 59 of Lou Rettmeyer in that Mobil 1 car. They both move out to the outside of car number 73 of Jason McDougall. And he gets underneath the 59. Bennett now works a lot of traffic to his advantage. He's got about an 8-car length lead now, the biggest lead he's enjoyed all day. Over the 15 Marquis. Marquis caught in the traffic as he gets by the 73 of McDougall and the 86 of Demir. Now looks at the 4 of Bennett, who sits about 4 car lengths now. Lou Rittmeyer sits repeated between them, and they're coming up on a couple of more lap cars. The number 5 of Barney McRae sits right in front of them, as does the number 53. As they head down the back straightaway. One car that's definitely on the move is car number 14, Tracy Gordon, who had a start scratch in the Certainty window Chevrolet. Still sits outside of the top 10, sitting 10th right now is the number 30 of Dennis Doyle. 9th, 10th is the 16 of Slub Fag, 11th, the 90 of Road Drug. 12th is the number 6 of Martin Truex as he tries to get to the inside off of turn number 2. That's the battle going on for the 11th and 12th position. Martin Truex in the auto zone, number 6. Doug Drug in the Drug Motorsports, number 90, right in front of Bill Benfold in 13th. As Lou Redmeyer comes off the infield after a spin. 14th will be the 06 of Paul Richardson. Then comes car number 80, who's having himself a decent run. And then comes Gordon in the number 14. Gordon trying to work his way to the front, had a fast car, had fastest times, had some problems going through tech inspection, had to start with a provisional at the rear of the field. He's up into the top 15, sitting right behind John Lesniak in the number 80. I'm sorry, Lesniak gives one lap down. The 14 of Gordon sits in the 14th position. The lead continues to be car number 4 of Brad Bennett, who's pulled away now about 7 car lengths from Jerry Marquis. Third is Mike Stefanik. 4th is Dave Dion with the 42 of Tom Carey rounding out the top 5. Dale Shore starting to pull him in with 44 laps showing on the scoreboard. Field has strung themselves out around the speedway. Still, the number 29 of Dave Dion comes into the pit area off at turn number 4, the Continental Paving. Berlin City Ford heads down pit road. He was running 4th before whatever happened. And that's typical of the season that Dave Dion has had in 1998. He's had some real strong runs as he brings that car down pit road. They go up underneath the hood. And the problem foot terminal for the Berlin City Ford of Dave Dion is you can see some smoke coming from underneath the hood. They prop the hood up, and he's going to be there for a while. Battle for second now down the back straightaway, heading into 3, the 15 of Jerry Marquis, and the 51 of Mighty Mike Stefanik. These two drivers, no stranger to this speedway. Mike Stefanik was the winner in last week's modified series Vic win, and knows this track better than just about anybody in this division, with the exception of Jerry Marquis and the 84 of Rick Fuller. Down the back straightaway they go. Stefanik takes a look underneath Marquis, heading off the corner. Marquis trying to hold on. Stefanik throws the Vernon Boilers Chevrolet down to the inside. Takes a look, but can't get it done. Settles it back behind as they go through 1 and 2. While this is going on, Tom Carey is quietly sits in 4th with the 7 of Dale Shore, rounding out the top 5. And there you see Shore, that Skull Bandit number 7. As he tries to reel in those two guys in front of him. Stefanik now has a run underneath Marquis down into turn number 1. And he takes over the position. Marquis tries back to the inside. Trying to get back that second position. Can't do it. Settles in behind. And still plenty of lap traffic in front of them. That could cause a problem for either one of those two drivers. But they do no traffic. Especially around this 5/8 mile. They see the 93 right in front of them. laps down. Your leader, Brad Bennett. Bennett on a blistering pace. Pulls up to car 53 of Dan Koonman to put him a lap down. Right in front of them, Scott Booley in the number 26. You saw him on pit road earlier with some flame shooting out of the right rear brake on that car. Matt Kogan looking slow down the main straightaway. Down off of turn 2 comes the leader, Brad Bennett. As he continues to put pressure on Koonman, trying to put him a lap down. And Koonman running for position with G.G. Gravel. That's the red number 54 of G.G. Gravel at lap number 53. Off of turn 2 comes the leader, Bennett. 53 pulls over of Koonman. The 54 of G.G. Gravel pulls over, lets the leader go by. And now they come upon the number 74 of Ben Rowe. Ben started 17th, but you saw him spin earlier in the event. That's going to cost him as Brad Bennett looks to put him a lap down. In front of him, you've got car number 21 of Eric Bodine. So Bodine in danger of going a lap down here in the Hanford 300. The winner continues to be Brad Bennett. Second is the 51 of Stefanik. Third, the 15 of Jerry Marquis. Fourth is the 42 of Tom Carey. Fifth, the number 7 of Dale Shaw. Then you've got the 55 of Brad Layton in sixth. Seventh is the number 77 of Brian Wall. Dennis Doyle is eighth, and the 39th is the number 6 of Mark Truex with Bill Penfold rounding out the top 10. Sub Fad 11, Herb Drug 12. 13th is the battle going on now as the 06 of Richardson gets put up behind Drug. Tracy Gordon gets underneath him. Takes that position away, looks underneath Drug to get underneath him as well. That's the battle for 13th, 14th, and 15th. Then you've got the 84 of Rick Fuller, the 32 of Dale Quarterly, the 96 of Tim Stockwell, the 67 of Jamie Obey. Now you see the field going down into turn number 1. You see the 16 of Stubb Fat in his final Busch North Series event here at the Thompson Speedway. Down the back middle behind him, you've got the 14. There's Tracy Gordon. Started scratch up to 13 on the field. Gets got by Herb Drug. One of the fastest cars on the field. You can see him get loose off the corner as he takes that Certainty Windows Chevrolet through the paces off of turn number 2. To get a feel on the pace that Brad Bennett is setting. Right now, Brad Bennett is heading into turn number 3 and the number 4. 10th place runner right now. Bill Penfold just coming out of turn number 2, almost the full half a speedway behind your leader. You can see him pulled by Ben Rowe now. And looking at the 21 of Eric Bodine, we've got the 73 around right there off of turn number 2. As he goes another lap down, the field goes by. And is that going to bring out a caution for car 73? Pulls away, we stay under green. That's Jason McDougall out of Mooresville, North Carolina. Ben Rose goes a lap down, as does Eric Bodine, as Brad Bennett, the Raven Racing Chevrolet, continues to set a torrid pace. Second continues to be Mike Stefanik. Jerry Marquis right on his back bumper as they head down the front straightaway, down into turn number 1. A beautiful day here in the northeastern Connecticut region of New England. The sun is shining bright, temperatures in the mid-70s. And at lap 62, Brad Bennett has led from lap 1. And I wonder how long it's going to be before we see normal pit stops. The 29 of Dave Dion continues to sit on pit road, and it looks like a possible overheating problem on that car. Brad Bennett puts the 97 of Adam Friend down one lap, looks at the 80 car, and attempts to put him a lap down. John Lesniak in the number 80. now he goes by the number 50 of Rubinek. And now he's got about 5 or 6 laps of third sailing ahead of him. That lap traffic has enabled him to separate himself from the 51 of Mighty Mike Stefanik, who continues to be honored by Jerry Marquis, and now Tom Carey sits there as well. Is the 51, your defending Busch North Series champion and defending Chevrolet Modified Series champion, Mighty Mike Stefanik, continues to battle with the 15 of Jerry Marquis. As Marquis has not given up the hunt yet, he still sits on the back number as they go into 1 and 2. Still a lot of lap traffic. There's the 50 of Rubinek. Rubinek is the number 50. The Crystal Rock bottled water Chevrolet going a lap down to the second and third place runners, right behind Dan Koeman in car number 53. Stefanik goes to the outside of Koeman. Koeman has enough power to stay in front of him down the straightaway, but Stefanik, the Burnham Boilers Chevrolet, biding his time, trying to work the traffic to his advantage, but still he has not been able to catch Brad Bennett, who now sits almost a full half a straightaway ahead of Mighty Mike Stefanik with all the traffic. Bennett has been able to use that to definitely his advantage. And now it comes upon the 96 of Kim Stockwell, who's running in the top 10 just a few laps ago. As Kim Stockwell in that bright blue Pontiac number 96 in danger of going down the lap, and right in front of him, Derek Swanson in the New England Pontiac dealer's car number 25. Is Stefanik going by the 80 of Lesniak. Now looking at the 97 of Adam Prentice, Marquis going by the 80. And Koeman trying to work past for position. That's a battle for position between Koeman and Lesniak as they head down the front straightaway. Down the back straightaway, second and third place runners, Mike Stefanik and Jerry Marquis. Marquis trying to get back into that second position, takes a look underneath the 51, but as he does that, Stefanik gets underneath Adam Brennan, puts Adam, and that's Newton College, number 97, 1 lap down. This is Adam's first race here at the Thompson Speedway. Had about 12 laps on the racing surface before he started tonight's feature event. Number 55 of Brad Layton sits 6th on the field. Starting to catch the number 7 of Dale Judge. He's 21 of Eric Bodine. Sits right in between those two drivers. There you see the 42 of Tom Carey, the 80 of John Lesniak rather, and the 26 of Scott Cooley. Down the back straightaway they go. There's the number 50 going down the lap. There's the 5 of Brian McRae passing him, and the 77 of Brian Wall, the 30 of Dennis Doyle, and the 6 of Martin Truex. Those three cars all down in position, as is the number 5 of Barney McRae. McRae in the Fantasy Thunder number 5 slides down to the bottom, lets the leaders go by. McRae a lap down. And the 77 of Wall gets by. Dennis Doyle looks to the outside now, tries to get by him, as does the 6 of Martin Truex. So you see the team cars, the team Napa cars, the 16 of Stuck Fadden and the 06. Paul Richardson, 12, the defending Pro Stock champion up at the Lee USA Speedway, and a former Super Modified champion last year down at the Star Speedway. After many thought he would never make it back into the cockpit of a race car, got into a wicked Super Modified action up at the Star Speedway. Came back and won the Super Modified title last year. Now looks in the Busch North Series, having a grand run today in front of him. There's the 16 Stubb Fett, putting the 50 a lap down. Continues to be car number 4. Brian Bennett still continuing to set the pace. 1/4 of the way into this 300-lap ride. He looks to the inside of the 75 of Hanford, putting him another lap down, and Lou Ratmeyer right in front of him. And car number 55 in Dave Drew going another lap down as well. While we were concentrating on the other cars, car number 61 is going a lap down for Little Tree's entry. Of Mike Olson. He's the grandson of Stubb Fett, number 16. And Dale Quarterly has also gone a lap down. Quarterly now trying to hold off Mike Stefanik as Stefanik gets underneath off the corner. And Jerry Marquis right there as well. We've had a change of position in the 5th spot as Brad Layton at number 55, the ITT Sheridan entry, has gotten by the Stowe Bandit number 7 to Dale Shaw. And now sits 5th in the running order, trying to hunt down the 42 of Tom Carey. See Carey coming out of turn 4 right now, and about 4 cars behind him, 2 cars behind him now is the 55 of Brad Layton. Brad has the distinction of being the final American-Canadian Tour champion back in 1995. 96 set his sights on the Busch North Series and has been here ever since. Has a few wins to his credit, a couple of them coming into the USA Speedway in New Hampshire. Now tries to read over 42 with Tom Carey as they head down the back straightaway. No cars in between them. Just racing room as they head into 3 and 4. Brad Layton, the ITT Sheridan Chevrolet, one of the fastest cars on the track right now, as he starts to close in on the number 42 of Tom Carey. The AAA aircraft MS Aerospace Pontiac, number 42. Currently sits in 4th. Layton closes in the gap, though, as they move from 3 and 4. Takes a look to the inside, trying to get a run going. A lot of cars, but Danny Goodman, the 53 right in front of him, and Layton's got to back off to get by Goodman, so the lap traffic could work to Carey's advantage as they head off the corner, looking at now Kim Stockwell, the blue number 96 in front of them. Off the corner they come, right? That's Carey. No, he's going to have some competition for that 4th spot. Down into 1 and 2. Layton takes a look to the inside. Can he get it done? Can't get it done that time. Can't get the run on Carey. That's the battle going on right now. That's for the 4th position. Tom Carey, the AAA aircraft number 42. Layton gets a run off the 4th corner, and they go nose to nose, door handle across the stripe, down into turn 1, and give that spot to Brad Layton. So Layton is now up to the 4th position. 3 cars separate him from the leader. Figuratively, literally, there's about 15 cars as Brad Bennett now puts the 88 of Jeff Taylor a lap down and the number 73. Layton gets underneath the 32 of Carey of Dale Quarterly. There you see the 15 of Jerry Marquis as he sits 3rd on the field. And there's mighty Mike Stefanik, who sits 2nd, but almost a half a straightaway behind the leader. That's the number 4 for Brad Bennett. Brad Bennett continues to set the pace, 89 laps into this event. Counting the 88 of Jeff Taylor as they head down the back straightaway. And you got to start wondering when are pit stops going to come into play. 90 laps into the event. Make that 89 laps into the event. How long can these guys go? Probably about 120, 125 laps before they have to pit. You're probably looking at 2 pit stops. Fuel-wise, they could go 1, but you got to wonder if the tires will be able to hold up on this old slippery surface. In this 5/8 mile over, there's the leader now closing off lap number 90, still hounding 88 of Taylor. Taylor does not want to go down a lap. And let's get that Coca-Cola number 88 from doing so the last several laps. Off before turn 4, turn they come. Then I get the run on the inside. Can't do anything with him though, as he settles in right behind. Jeff Taylor looking for Rookie of the Year honors in 1998, trying to hold off your leader in this Hanford 300 Busch North Series event. The Crystal Rock Bottled Water, number 4. Setting the pace as he has done from the drop of the initial green. Down to that critter they go. And the Raven Racing Chevrolet still cannot get by the 88. There he goes, the 88 just up high, opens up the bottom groove and lets the leader go by. You see the 59 of Lou Rettmeyer sitting there with the 51 of Mike Stefanik. Rettmeyer several laps down. Stefanik runs second. Trying to get by him as Rettmeyer drops down to the inside, lets the leader go by. And next up on the list will be car number 2. That's Joe Barnes out of Lackawanna, Pennsylvania. Oh, we've got a spin down at turn number 3, bringing out a caution. That's the number 24 of Jared Roby. So for the second time at lap number 95 in this Busch North Series Hanford 300, we're under caution. Your leader continues to be Brad Bennett. Second is the number 51 of Mike Stefanik, the 15 of Jerry Marquis, 30, and the 55 of Brad Layton rounds out the top 4. Jared Roby, the number 24, sits there. He's out of Candia, New Hampshire, the New Hampshire College. Monahan Construction Chevrolet pulls away. 90 laps into this event, make it 96. And caution is out, and pit road is open. You see Mike Stefanik there. Here comes Brad Layton, Jerry Marquis, the 42 of Tom Carey, the 14 of Tracy Gordon, the 77 of Brian Wall, the 0. Cannot get into his pit stall. These splits are tight here at the Thompson Speedway. There he squeezes right in front of Martin Truex. You've got the 4 of Brad Bennett. Now this could be a problem for Martin Truex to try to get out of the pit area. There you see his car goes down, and he cannot get, he's got to back out and try to squeeze between Penfold and Fadden. But your leader off of pit road is Mike Stefanik, Dale Shaw, the 55 of Layton. Your top 3 cars, the 15 is out of Marquis, the 30 of Dennis Doyle, the 90 of Herb Truck, the 84 of Rick Fuller is off. Then comes Brad Bennett. So Brad Bennett did not have a good stop that time. Came in leading, comes out way out of the top 5. So pit road changes everything. And Mighty Mike Stefanik, the Burnham Boilers crew, doing a great job to get him out first before anybody else. Second will be Dale Shore, the Skull Bandit number 7. Brad Layton, Jerry Marquis, and Dennis Doyle 5th. And you got to give a tip of the hat to the specialized machinery crew of Rick Fuller. He came in outside of the top 10. He came in and was out, and he's up to 6th with the pit stops. Have to wait officially for the cars that are not on the lead lap. And it looks like that would put the 06 of Paul Richardson into the front. The 59 of Rettmeyer is down a lap. 96 of Stockwell is down. So is the 80 of Lesniak. and the number 73 of McDougal. Those 4 cars are at least 1 lap down. So it looks like the 06 of Richardson will inherit the lead due to pit stops on lap 95. .101 laps show up on the scoreboard, and we've got a new leader thanks to pit stops. Brad Bennett led the first 95 laps, and now the 06 of Paul Richardson takes over the lead off of turn 4. Richardson did not pit, so you got to wonder how long he's going to be able to stay up in the front. Here comes Stefanik, the number 51. That crew had a great stop, as did the 55 of Leighton, the 7 John. Look at the 06 slide up towards the front, and that puts the 51, Mighty Mike Stefanik, up into the lead. Looks like the 06 has definitely got a problem. He is way off the pace. Try to drift down low so he can get into the pit area, possibly to have that Napa Autobahn Chevrolet checked up. But your leader, Mighty Mike Stefanik, goes down the front straightaway. The 55 of Brad Leighton sits hot on his tail. And they've pulled away a little bit over the number 7, Dale Shaw. Look at that lead down the back straightaway. The 55 of Leighton. The ITT Sheridan Chevrolet takes a look to the inside of Mighty Mike Stefanik. Up to turn 4, he's got Lou Rettenmeyer in his front. And Leighton just can't get it done. The Honeywell, number 51, Joe slides up a little bit. Leighton gets into him. Leighton takes over the lead. Here comes Shaw to the inside. Down the back straightaway. Brad Leighton, your new leader in lap 104. Off of turn 4, we've got a new leader, Dale Shaw, trying to follow through. Here comes the 15, the O'Connor Buick GMC Chevrolet, number 15 of Jerry Marquis, as he wants a piece of the action up front as well. The crew that did the best job on that pit stop, I'd have to give that out to Ricky Fuller's specialized machinery crew. He came in way outside of the top 10, probably somewhere around 50. He came out 6th. Mike Stefanik loses position number 3, drops back to 4th, as the 15 of Marquis gets up to 3rd. So your leader now with 106 laps up on the scoreboard, Brad Leighton, the number 55. The number 7 of Dale Shaw sits 2nd. 3rd is the 15 of Jerry Marquis. As they are goes to Dale down into turn 3. Out of turn 4 they come. Marquis takes a look underneath Shaw, settles in back behind. Here's the 86 trying to work his way by the 51 of Mike Stefanik. As Dennis Samura, he is down a lap. Trying to hold on and not lose any more. 5th right now is car number 84. The specialized machinery car for Rick Fuller. Dennis Doyle is right there behind. 7th is the 4 of Gary of Benny, the early leader. Battle for 2nd, starting to heat up. Marquis takes a look inside to number 7 of Dale Shaw. Down off the turn 2, can't get it done, but they have closed up on your leader. Brad Leighton pulls away a little bit down the back straightaway. Marquis trying to make a run on short, but doesn't have anything yet for him. Off the turn 4 they come. Now Marquis gets a good look from inside. His short drifts up high, and a little bit of contact is made, but not enough to upset the 7 too much as he's able to hold on to that 2nd position. Change of position for 5th now as the 30th Dennis Doyle gets underneath the 84 of Rick Fuller. Down the back straightaway, down at the turn 3 they go. There goes Bennett now, the number 30, taking over the 5th spot. Here comes Bennett now, and the number 4 trying to follow suit as well. And the number 6 was Mark Truex. You see, he's got some right side damage to that car. As that's the big battle right now, going on for 6th. Bennett to the inside, Fuller to the outside. Bennett the box number 4. Rick Fuller in the white number 84. Through the corner, you see Mark Truex, the other zone. Chevrolet number 6 right there as well. And here comes the 77 of Brian Wall into the 42 of Todd Carey into that battle. Change of position up to number 2 as Jerry Marquis has gotten by the number 7 of Dale Shaw. So now Jerry Marquis has only one car between him and the lead. Shaw gets into him though, off of turn 4 to the inside. Shaw tries to take that position away. You can see him seesawing back and forth on that steering wheel. And still has not mounted a challenge. He had a good run that time, just couldn't get it done as he had let off the throttle into 1 and 2. Still from about 4 car ways back now as Marquis tries to rear in the leader. The number 55 of Brad Leighton. Shaw sits 3rd. Stefanik still sitting at 4th after having a great pit stop. about a car length behind Shaw as they head through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. They put the number 24 down another lap. Brad Bennett now took some looks to the inside of the 84 of Rick Fuller as they head down into turn 3, right behind Mike Olson, Dale Quarterly. Those two cars are locked down. Bennett trying to do it. He's holding off Brian Wall. Wall, that car has been hugging the bottom all day long. That car has just been handling awesome. Now takes a look to the outside of Bennett. That's the hard way around. So Brian Wall in the Wall Ford, number 77, looks to the outside of your early leader and your pole sitter, Brad Bennett, the Raven Racing Chevrolet. Those two cars come off the turn 4, and Wall did it the hard way. He went to the high side and got it done. Now he sets his sights on the Specialized Machinery number 84 as they head through the corners, 1 and 2. That's the battle for 6th. As they come off the second corner, Martin Truex right there as well as he's gotten by Brad Bennett. Wall now looks to the inside of Fuller. Off of turn 4 they come, a lap car in front of them. That's car number 24 going out on that lap. But Brian Wall's got to run on Fuller now. And he takes over the 5th position. Rather, that's the battle for 7th for Wall. Now working his way up to 7th. Fuller back to 8th. Truex 9th, and Bennett rounds out the top 10. Contact now. Bennett gets into Truex. Truex gets loose. Able to hold on. A great job by Truex to hold on to that AutoZone number 6. But he lost 2 positions here as Brad Bennett got by. So did Tom Carey. Tracy Gordon sits right there as well. Those guys are all battling for position. Battles for position now. Those cars are lapped down. Dale Quarterly in number 32. And Mike Olson in the Little Trees Pontiac number 61. At the change of position there, not inside the top 10. Those two cars are locked down. Behind them, Tracy Gordon gets underneath number 6, and Mark Truex gets that position from him. But Jerry Marquis looks like he's just about caught your leader, Brad Tate. Sets the pace. Out of turn number 2, Marquis tries to close it in again. As those two cars are pulled away, about 15 car lengths ahead of Dale Shore, the number 7. Number 51 of Mike Stefanik right there, and now the number 30 of Dennis Doyle has worked his way, caught the 51 of Mike Stefanik. Now you're looking at the 51 of Mike Stefanik with 1 car hot on his tail. Dennis Doyle, the number 30. That is a battle for position. Dennis Doyle. Started 13th out of Plymouth, Connecticut. And the Stay Right Pump Franklin Electric Chevrolet. Sits 5th on field. Good run for him so far early in this event. 121 laps up on the board. 2 cautions, 1 round of pit stops in this 300 lap main event from Hanford. And the leader continues to be the 55 of Brad Waite. Battle there now with the 14 of Tracy Gordon has gotten by Rick Fuller. That's a battle for 7th. As Brad Bennett now gets to the inside of Fuller. And looks to have that position, but Fuller's out back on the outside. Johnson Fuller another position. But Tracy Gordon, who started back down the field, methodically working his way through traffic. He said earlier he had a very strong car and was confident about his chances, and he was not lying as he now sits in 7th. Change of position for 4th now. Dennis Doyle is got by Mike Stefanik. Down the back straightaway they go. And Mike Stefanik now drops back to 5th. Roberto Boyle's number 51. There you see the number 77 of Brian Wall, who's having a great run. Woodruff can go forward with 77, with 6 on the field. Number 4, Brad Bennett right behind. Jamie Aubie working his way now up into 9th. to the inside of Bennett, trying to get by him. Rick Fuller off the pace just a little bit. As the 42 of Todd Carey gets underneath and tries to take that position away. Your leader, Brad Lake, putting the number 80 of Lesniak another lap down. And it looked like he was going to have some problems, but was able to get it done. Marquis is still right there on his back bumper. Then there you see the 42 of Carey and the 47. The tic-tac Pontiac number 47 of Kelly Morris. He gets into the back bumper of Carey. Off the fourth corner, there's the 6 of Mark Truex getting underneath Fuller. Remember, the 47 of Moore is one lap down from early in this event. If you look at the battle for third now, Dennis Doyle, number 30, is just about caught near the second place runner. Car number third place runner for Dale Shaw. Those two cars go down the back straightaway. There you see number 7. The Quinn Boyford owned Disco Bandit Chevrolet off of Pontiac, rather, off of turn 4. He holds on to third. Dennis Doyle with the number 30, about 3 car lengths back, trying to close that gap. Working his way through the field nicely. Sits 4th on the field. There you see John Lesniak at number 8 going being passed. And there's the 21 of Eric Bodine. Eric, the nephew of Winston Comfort, Jeff Bodine. The Bully Hill Vineyard Chevy, number 21, goes down another lap. And Dennis Doyle is caught. Dale Shaw, off the second corner they come, takes a look to the inside. Down that long back straightaway. Off the fourth corner, tries to make it run, slides the back end out. Great job holding on by Denny Doyle. Couldn't get it done that time. He's going to try it again off the turn 2. You can see the 50 of Rubenich there. Black flag out. Looks like that came out for the 26 of Boogan. But down the back straightaway, that's the battle for third. Dennis Doyle with the number 30. The number 7 is Dale Shaw. And we've got a caution for the 42 of Carey up to the wall in turn 4. Pulls away under his own power. But for the third time at lap 133, we are under caution in this Hanford 300 for the Busch North. Continues to set the pace. The 15 of Jerry Marquis will restart second. Dennis Doyle is third. Jamie Harvey has worked his way up into fourth. Rounding out the top 5 is the 51 of Mighty Mike Stefanik, with the 14 of Tracy Gordon working his way up into the 6th spot. Restart on lap number 146, just before the halfway point. And the 55 of Bradley leads him down the back straightaway. Jerry Marquis puts the 86 another lap down, or keeps him a lap down. Number 30 is Dennis Doyle right there on his back bumper. They come off for turn number 4. See the passing flag given out for Denny DeMer and the number 86. And Dennis Doyle in the number 30 now sits his sights on second position. Takes a look to the inside off for turn number 2. Settles in back behind down the back straightaway, about a car and a half lengths back. Jamie Harvey sits 4th right there, the top 4. Goes to tail off the 4th corner. And the 55 of Layton, the 15 of Marquis, the 30 of Dennis Doyle, and the 67 of Brad Lincoln in top 4. There you see the rest of the field roll out of the 4th corner. Off of turn 4, here comes your leader, car number 55. Brad Lincoln, the 15 of Jerry Marquis, the 30 Jamie Orbie as they head down into the corner, nose to tail, single file. Orbie takes a peek underneath the 30 as Doyle doesn't have it there. He settles back in behind. The 51 of Mike Stefanik is fifth. The 14 of Ford running up the top six. Halfway by this time. 150 down, 150 to go. And Bradley picks up the halfway point. And the 30 of Dennis Doyle slides up into 1 and 2. Jamie Orbie takes a look underneath off the second corner. Can't get it done. Settles it back behind. They're pushing him down there. He takes another look to the inside, down into 3 and 4. He's got to run on him this time. And drifts up the Speedway off the turn 4. And Jamie Orbie is up to third on the Speedway. Now that that's taken care of, he's going to set his sights on Jerry Marquis and the O'Connor Buick Pontiac GMC Chevrolet, number 15, about 3 car lengths ahead of him, who sits right on the back bumper of Bradley. Stefanik is 5th, Gordon 6th, 7th is Brian Wall, 8th is Mark Truex, Paul Richardson 9th, and rounding out the top 10, car number 85, Bobby Dragon. Marquis putting heavy pressure on the leader just past the halfway point. This Hanford 300. And here comes Jamie Orbie working the second groove to the outside. He goes, can't get it done. Settles in on the back bumper. Gives him a little shot as he goes across the start-finish line. Takes a look underneath, but sees the left car of Rubinek, number 50. And backs off. Stays in third, but down the back straightaway. You know he's going to try something again. Going 2, 3, and 4. Top 4 cars goes to tail through 3 and 4. Clayton continues to set the pace. He took the lead on lap number 104 and has held it for the past 50 laps. Jamie Orbie now looks to the high side of the number 15 of Marquis. Here comes Dennis Doyle with number 30. Can't get it done. They still run single file. Mike Stefanik, meanwhile, is trying to catch him. Along with strong means, Tracy Gordon. Off the fourth corner, Orbie again tries to the inside. Can't get it done. Down through 1 and 2. Orbie to the inside of Marquis, side by side. About a half a car length behind. Off the second corner they come. And that's the battle for second. Jamie Orbie in the car number 67. Started 29th on the field in the Busch New Hampshire Magazine Chevrolet. Battling for the third spot. Behind him is the number 30 for Dennis Doyle. Doyle started 13th in the Franklin Electric Chevrolet. Now sits 4th on the field. Those two drivers have had to come through the pack. The leader continues to be the 55 with Brad Lady started 15th on the field. Marquis, who started on the outside of the front row, is there. Jamie Orbie again trying to put some heavy pressure on Marquis. Gives him a tap, pushes him down the front straightaway, takes a look down to the inside, through 1 and 2. He's got a run on him this time. Contact is made. Marquis gets off the gas, loses 2 positions. Orbie loses a half a spot as the 30 of Dennis Doyle gets to the inside, down the back straightaway. So there's the option for second, third, and fourth. The 67 of Jamie Orbie got into the side of Jerry Marquis, got him a little off the pace, and got by. Dennis Demir took advantage of that. He took down that spot as well, dropping Jerry Marquis from second to fourth. Stefanik still in fifth, but he's got heavy pressure now from Tracy Gordon out of strong hand. Tracy started scratching this event, battling for the 5th position. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Tracy Gordon down to the inside, gets a little loose off the corner, settles in behind, tries it again down through 1 and 2. Stefanik keeping the left side tires as low as he can go. Gordon tries the inside again, can't get it done, settles in back behind. Now running 6 on the field, Mark Truex in the yellow zone, number 6. Brian Wall is 7th, Stumpfat 8th, 9th is Bobby Dragon, with Brad Bennett up to 10th. But the battle continues for 5th as Tracy Gordon has not given up his point as they head through 1 and 2. Takes a look underneath off the turn number 2. See Scott Booley sitting down the inside, doesn't want to take any chances because he'll be right there as they head through the corners. Off the fourth corner they come. Marquis sits 4th on the field, about a car length or 2 ahead of Jerry Marquis of Mike Stefanik. Stefanik trying to reel him in, but at the same time trying to hold up a strong number 14, Tracy Gordon. As he sits there waiting. And look up front, car 55. Bradley has led for the last 58 laps. has got some heavy pressure from Jamie Aubie in the number 67 off the second corner they come. Aubie gets a run on him, closes into where a Hanford car link, but late just a little bit stronger down the straightaway, pulls it out to a full car link as they hit 3 and 4. Jason McDougal going just about ready to go down at the 1 for a lap as Brad Layton, Jamie Aubie, Dennis Doyle, your top 3 after the 4th corner. Aubie tries to get a run to the inside, can't get it done. There's Matt Kobula, slow on the speedway as well. To the top 3, starting to pull away from Marquis and the rest of the gang. Off the 4th corner they come. Layton gets loose. Aubie settles in right behind. And that air gas, number 67, takes a look to the second groove. That's been his favorite groove so far. That's how he's made most of his passes on the outside. Down the back straightaway, trying to get a run going. Can't get it done that time. As they head through 3 and 4, nose to tail. Bradley out of Center Harbor, New Hampshire, trying to hold off Jamie Aubie. Aubie to the outside, and Aubie's got a run on him this time. The Manchester, New Hampshire native to the outside. Oh, Bradley off the second corner they come. Again, he tries to can't get it done. He slams the door before he can get to the outside. Dennis Doyle is sitting there third, waiting for something, anything to happen. Still 135 laps remain. Make that 134 as they come across the start-finish line this time. Brad Layton setting the pace. Jamie Aubie sits right there, takes a look to the outside. He's got a run on him this time, down the back straightaway. This is a battle for the lead. Brad Layton, the ITT Jordan, number 55, falls back to second as the 67, the air gas, number 67 of Jamie Aubie takes over the lead. Layton back to second. Dennis Doyle couldn't work his way through the fray. He still continues to sit in that third spot. Marquis, Stefanik, Gordon, your top 6. 7th is the number 6. Martin Truax, 8th is Stubb Fadden as the 77 of Brian Wall loses the spot back tonight. And Dale Shore back into the top 10 in car number 7. The field comes off of turn number 2. AC Stubb Fadden, Brian Wall, the 25 of Swanson. And there's the battle right there, the 85 of Dragon, the 7 of Shore, who Shore gets 11th, Dragon rounds out the top 10. There you see the 0-6. So right front fender down back straightaway. Shore gets by the 61 of Olsen. Olsen a lap down. Tries to gather in the 10th place run, the 85 of Bobby Dragon down the front straightaway. Can't get it done as he gets by the 61 of Olsen. Rick Fuller right there as well as Brad Bennett in the number 4. Battle now for second as Dennis Doyle still works the back bumper of the 55 of Brad Layton as they head down to turn 1. There's a change of position for 10. Look at that. Back to the inside. Dragon goes back to the inside of the number 7 of Shaw, but couldn't get it done as Olsen was right there. Made a little contact. Bennett's right there. So's Fuller. So's Kelly Moore. Down the back straightaway they go. Shaw sits 10th. Dragon trying to hold on to 11th. There's Fuller on the outside, right there with the 61 of Frank Olsen. That's the battle for position there. Up to turn 2 they come. Bennett can't get by Dragon. Now tries again on the outside. That's Brad Bennett, the black number 4. Number 85, the white number 85. The Turkey Beef Snacks, number 85 for Bobby Dragon. Trying to hold on, loses another spot. As Kelly Moore gets to the inside of him. And Kelly Moore gets to the inside. Look at the 88 of Taylor trying to work his way through. Jason Manafort, number 75, off the pace on the front straightaway. But that's a battle for off the second corner, off the 4th corner rather. The 85 of Bobby Dragon and the 47 of Kelly Moore. Both got the positions. Kelly Moore is 1 lap down. Battle for second starting to heat up off the second, 4th corner. Brad Layton with the number 55 and the number 30 of Dennis Doyle. Battle off the turn 2. Jason Manafort got to wonder if he can even make it back to the pit area. He's going extremely slow down the back straightaway with 175 laps in. This time here comes the leader off the turn number 4. Jamie Aubie still setting the pace, putting the 21 of Eric Morain a lap down. the 55 of Lane, the 30 of Dennis Doyle, as they still battle for that second position. And Jason Manafort's just about made it down to pit road. So it looks like we're going to stay on the green. The leader off the corner, putting back on the train on the left down is the 55 of Lane, the 30 of Denny Doyle. And a battle for fourth now is the 51 of Stefanik. Gets underneath the 15 of Marquis and takes away position number 4. Marquis drops back to 5th. Tries to make another run of Stefanik down the back straightaway. Can't get it done as he settles behind. Look at Dennis Doyle in front of them. Look to the high side of Lane. Can't get it done. Settles in right behind as they go around some lap traffic. The 21 of Eric Bodine right there in front of him. And J.B. Ovi is just checked out. He's working the lap traffic like a master. Down the back straightaway, the battle for second continues. Brad Lee, guy number 55. Dennis Doyle with number 30. That's the battle for second and third. Off the turn 4 they come. Barney McCray right there in front of him. That blue and white number 5. Kip Stockwell, the blue number 96, and the red and white 80 of Lesniak. All lapped cars in front of him. There's the 53 of Danny Kuzmin, also going down on the lap. 21 laps remain this time by as the 67 leads him across the line. Here's the 55 of Brad Lane, the 30 of Danny Doyle, the 15 of 51 of Mike Stefanik, the 15 of Jerry Marquis, and the 14 of Tracy Gordon. Your top 6 cars in lap 180. Kip Stockwell right in front of Barney McRae. That's going to help out Lee and Bennett. Doyle rather, as Stefanik and Marquis will have their work cut out for them to get through this part of lap traffic. And your leader is checked out a half a straightaway ahead of Blake. And Jamie Obi looks to be on his way to the Hanford 300 victory. 181 this time by. And his brother Mike Stefanik, Marquis almost got into Lesniak in number 80. As he went by, Tracy Gordon goes by, and that allowed Gordon to catch Marquis as they head down the front straightaway. Down through turns 2 and 4. Still no pressure there. Battle for second, starting to heat up. As Dennis Doyle and the 55 Brad Layton still battling. You can see the tires starting to go away just a little bit. A lot of these guys hoping for caution so they can come in, being tired. Fuel up the car and go racing to the final 100 laps. 182 showing up on the scoreboard. 183 this time by Jamie Obi, the air gas. Number 67 setting the pace. Brad Layton second. Third is the 30 of Dennis Doyle. Fourth is the 51 of Mighty Mike Stefanik. Jerry Marquis fifth. Tracy Gordon sixth. Seventh is Max Truex. Eighth is Stub Fat. Ninth is Brian Wall. And 10th is the number 7 of Dale Shaw. There's the leader for the start finish line. And you can see him as he goes through the corners. The car starts to get a little bit loose. The car is also starting to run up the track. Through the corners, it's got a little bit of a push. The tires are starting to go. As you know, we had to work the tires off the car. You see the 32 of Dale Cornely going down another lap. The 59 of Lou Rettenmeyer and the 38 of Dave Ransom all getting the blue flag. As your leader comes by, they settle out in front of your leader. Jamie Obi trying to get by them easily. Trying to keep his car clean. There he goes by the 38. Dave Branscombe putting him another lap down. Now set this site on the 32 of Dale Cornely. Dale Cornely, a former motorcycle champion, and his first full-fender ride was a pro stock down at the Channell Speedway. As he goes down a lap. Now running the Busch North Series full-time. Trying to make it big in NASCAR, but not today. As he goes down another lap, Jamie Obi is setting a blistering pace. A full half a straightaway ahead of his closest competition, car number 55, Brad Layton. Dennis Doyle sits third. You see fourth and fifth place runners, Mike Stefanik, Jerry Marquis, Tracy Gordon is sixth, just out of the picture. There he is right there. down the front straightaway, single file, just easing it in. Still plenty of time left in this 5/8 mile Hanford 300 for the Busch North Series. And Providence, Barney McRae goes into the wall off of turn number 2, bringing out another caution. This is going to be a welcome sight for a lot of the leaders. This is going to allow them to get into the pit area, change those worn-out tires, fuel up, get a nice cold drink of water or Gatorade or whatever it is they fancy themselves on during the caution. Just a chance to relax for the drivers. Pit road is open, and here comes a bunch of your leaders. Your leader elected to stay out. Jamie Aubie's out, still out on the track, but here comes second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, and sixth place runners. Brad Layton, Dennis Doyle, Tracy Gordon, Martin Truex, Jerry Marquis, Stubb Fenn, Brian Wall, Bobby Dragon, Dale Shaw, all in. Herb Drug, Brad Bennett, Barney McRae after causing the caution. And there's the 84 team of Rick Fuller. Last time he had one of the fastest stops and came out within the top 5 this time. See if he can do it again. First car off is the 06. As he pulls through the 7 of Dale Shaw, caught in traffic with the way pit road is set up. Tracy Gordon had a great pit stop. He's off pit road. Herb Drug. Here comes Bobby Dragon, the 55 of Layton, changing 3 tires on that stop, 4 tires on that stop. As he's off the way, Dennis Doyle is out. Here comes Stubb Fenn, Brian Wall, Jerry Marquis having a problem there. He lost a whole bunch of positions there. As here comes Rick Fuller and Brad Bennett and Martin Truex. So Jerry Marquis came in about 5th, goes out just about last out of all the cars. They came on pit road. Another round coming in. Scott Booley, Babe Branscombe, Matt Kobielek, Denny Tamura, the 32 of Quarterly, the 25 of Swanson, the 61 of Olsen, the 93, the 0 of Penfold, the 50, the 14 of Gordon is back in the pit area. So a good pit stop he had, but something must have happened because he's coming back in. And the 85 of Dragon is back in as well. Dragon pulls into his pit area. Gordon pulling up to his stall. And it looks like they're going to change left side tires this time. So they were more concerned about going a lap down than track position. So Tracy Gordon coming in for 4 tires, thinks that's going to be the way to go. Probably watch Brad Layton change 4 tires. So with 109 laps remaining, caution is out on the speedway, and pit road is wide open. One to go this time by, 193 laps to show on the scoreboard in this Hanford 300 Busch North Series event at the new Thompson Speedway, 5/8 mile Speedway, one of the largest short tracks in New England. Of course, the biggest speedway, New Hampshire International Speedway, where these folks visit 3 times a year. This is the 2nd largest track with the longest race. We're watching this event on Channel One video here at the new Thompson Speedway. Jamie Aubie sets the pace. Mike Stefanik 2nd. The 90 of Herb Drug 3rd. After a good pit stop, the 7 of Dale Shaw and the 55 of Brad Layton, your top 5. 6 is Dennis Doyle. 7th is the 16 of Stubb Fenn. Brian Wall is 8th. Rick Fuller is 9th, and Martin Truex rounds out the top 10. 11th will be the 15 of Marquis. 12th, the 14 of Gordon. 15th, the 85 of Dragon. Brad Bennett is 16th. Those cars are the last cars, the only cars on the lead lap. So with 194 laps, only 15 cars on the lead lap. Green flag is out again. And Jamie Aubie gets a good jump that time. Stefanik staying right with him. The Drug on pressure tires to that number 90. You got to watch the traffic as these guys coming up through the field. They'll make it. Look at Billy Penfold trying to make it 3 wide off the turn 2. He's in lap down as he gets by the 06 of Richardson. And Gordon goes to the outside. Got to watch that. Through turns 3 and 4. But look at her. Drug get caught up behind Red. Meyer Doyle got by him. Doyle now to 4th. Drug back to 5th. Shore up to 3rd. And look at Brad Layton on the move. Layton to the inside as Shore takes over 3rd. Looks at the outside. Looks now to the 51 of Mighty Mike Stefanik. Dennis Doyle trying to follow suit. Remember, the 55, the 7 and 30 all have fresher tires. Layton took on 4 tires. Stefanik down to the inside, trying to hold on, trying to keep that group to himself. Did not cost him because the 55 of Layton got to the outside, takes over the 2nd position. Now, the only thing between the 55 in the lead is car number 67, Jamie Aubie, who sets the pace. This time by 197 up on the board. Wow, look at him fight the wheel. That number 67 off the fourth corner. Dale Shore now sits fourth, takes a look to the inside of Mike Stefanik. Down through 1 and 2. Shore on the stove hand at number 7 to the inside. The 51 of Stefanik, your points leader on the outside. Down through 3 and 4. Here comes Dennis Doyle to follow suit. Herb Drug wants a piece of the action too. Off the turn 4, Shore's third. Doyle is fourth. Stefanik still able to hold on to fifth as Drug gets the door slammed. Now Doyle looks to the inside of Shore off the turn 2. Drug takes that position away from Stefanik. So it looks like the strategy they had just not playing into their hands. Doyle takes over third spot from Shore. Shore looks back to the inside. That's a battle for third spot. Dale Shore on the 7th. Dennis Doyle on the number 30. Down into 1 and 2. Run single file. Jamie Aubie starts to drift up. Brad Layton is scored to the leader down the back straightaway. Layton looks to the inside. Down into turn number 3. Brad Layton, the number 55, Jamie Aubie in the 67. This is the battle for lead. This time by 2/3 of the way. And Jamie Aubie sets the pace, but not for long. Here comes Brad Layton at 200 laps. Layton to the inside, Aubie to the outside, off the turn number 2, and we've got a new leader again. Brad Layton now out front in the Hanford 300 for the Busch North Series. Second, Jamie Aubie now. Third, Dennis Doyle, Dale Shore, Herb Drug, your top 5. Brian Wall starting to pick off cars as he's working his way through traffic. He looks to the inside of Stuck Fad in the Woodworks. Wall's Ford, number 77, takes over the 6th position. Wall in 7th, now sets his sights on 6th, behind Mighty Mike Stefanik. Down the back straightaway they go, takes a look to the inside. Stefanik's got old tires, Wall's got new tires, and that's the difference. Wall's up to 6th. And here comes Montroy. Battle now for 2nd, down to 1 and 2. As Dennis Doyle to the inside of Jamie Aubie. Aubie drops back to 3rd, but a crowd link behind the 30 of Doyle. So Dennis Doyle on the 30 works his way. That was a good move he made, taking on 4 tires, just like Brad Layton. But Layton got there first. He sets the pace with less than 100 laps to go. Aubie 3rd, Shore, Drug, Wall is 6th, 7th now. A battle as the 6th of Truex gets underneath the 51 of Stefanik, takes that position away. Here comes the 16. The 16 of Stubb Fat. Little brain fade there on my part. Fat gets into him. Puts him a little loose. Fat gets by. Stefanik settles it right behind for 8th. 9th is the 84 Fuller with the 15-10 of Jerry Marcotte. So the field's trying to spring itself out now after the 2nd round of pit stops. As now Rick Fuller pulls up on the Burnham Oilers, number 51 of Stefanik. Fuller, the Specialized Machinery, number 84. There's the 15 of Jerry Marcotte. Cars coming off the fourth corner. There are a lot of the last cars, the back markers, if you will, off the corner. And your leader, there's a battle now brewing off the turn 4. Dennis Doyle has caught the leader. He looks underneath, now settles in back behind as he was looking to the high side. 2:06 up now. As Dennis Doyle and Brad Layton, your 2 leaders, pull away from the rest of the field. Brian Wall was up to 4th now as he got by the 7th that time off of the 2nd corner. So Brian Wall, the only Ford in the top 5, up to 4th. Herb Drug sits 6th in that black and red number 90 Chevrolet. With the 7 of Dale Shore nestled in between. Off the 2nd corner they come. Drug trying to make a run in front of Shore now. But there you see the battle for the lead. Dennis Doyle on number 30. Battles to the outside of Layton. Layton knows he's there. Gives him plenty of room, but Doyle just can't get it done. Doyle now to the inside, trying to make a run. Can't do it. Looks to the outside. He's going back and forth. It's crunch time. 90 laps to go next time by. And this is for the largest race they have in 1998. A 300-lap affair here at the 5/8 mile, the new Thompson Speedway. The Hanford 300. They've had faster races at a larger track, but none as grueling as this. It's a test of man and machinery. And the machinery is holding up for many of the drivers still out on the track. Not too many cars have fallen out. Plenty of them are still up out on the raceway, and 2 of them are back for the lead. Brian Wall is up to 3rd. He got by Jamie Aubie, and the Pennzoil Ford, car number 77, is working his way up and towards the top. The 4th corner, Brad Layton sets the pace. Denny Doyle hot on his back bumper, down across the start-finish line. Brian Wall in the Pennzoil Ford had 1 win taken away from it, the Watkins Glen Speedway. Now sets his sights on the Hanford 300 trophy. Down the back straightaway, trying to reel in your 2 liters, and that car is flying. He's got that Ford working through the corners, just up a little high, thunders off the corner, and now sits about 8 car lengths behind your leaders. Brad Layton coming up behind some more lap traffic. That's car number 2 in front of him. And Joe Barnes going to lap down to your 2 leaders. The 30 of Dennis Doyle right there. The 55 of Brad Layton leading. There comes the Wall Ford. Car number 77 slideways up the turn number 4. Settles it in, throws it down the front straightaway. And now he's only 4 car lengths behind your 2 leaders. If you've got to stop work, you're putting it on anybody, you've got to put it on Brian Wall. He has got to be the fastest car out on the speedway right now. Stefanik has fallen off the pace. He's out of the top 10 now. And if we do not have a caution, then Mike Stefanik's bid for a win is over. But the bid up front is not given up yet. The 55 of Layton puts Eric Bodine another lap down. Dennis Doyle is right there. Goes Brian Wall with 85 laps remaining. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. Off the 4th corner, the ITT Sheridan, number 55, is leading. Doyle and Wall get together off the 4th corner. A little bit of contact there, but those 2 cars still running as hard as they can. That allowed Brad Layton to pull out to a 3-car length lead over these 2 drivers. And Brian Wall still sits right there in 3rd on the back bumper of car number 30. The stay right bump, Franklin Electric Chevrolet, car number 30 for Dennis Doyle, still sits 2nd. Lap traffic is there. That's going to help Doyle. Walbro is one of the strongest cars on the field right now. Down the back straightaway. Layton's open up to a 4-car length lead. Gets underneath the 06 of Paul Richardson. Here comes the 30 of Doyle to the inside as well. The 77 of Brian Wall sits there as well. Jamie Aubie still holds on to 4th. 5th is the number 7. Dale Shaw. 6th is the 6th of Mark Truex. Drug is 7th is the number 98. Is stuck back. 9th. Good goes around off of turn number 2. Backwards after a little help. Looks like he may have gotten some help from Booley in the number 26. He keeps that car rolling, and he just dropped himself out of the top 10. Tracy Gordon having a great run after having to start scratching the field and worked his way into the top 10 and the top 5 at one point, and now has to work it all over again. Back out for the 26 of Booley. But the action up front continues. Here comes the leader, Brad Layton off the 4th corner. Doyle and Wall, 1, 2, actually that's 2, 3. Nose to tail, glued bumpers. Off the 2nd corner they come. Layton still sets the pace. Doyle in 2nd, Wall in 3rd. Dave pulls out for half a straightaway. We've got a caution out on the speedway now for Kelly Moore, who goes around off of turn number 4. And loses another lap as Brad Layton gets by him across the start-finish line. So this is the break Mike Stefanik needed. He was struggling with that car. He had fallen off the pace out of the top 10 after restarting 2nd at lap 260. So with this caution, he'll be able to bring that Berta Boyles car into pit road, get that car serviced. You got to wonder if Jamie Aubie's going to do the same thing, because he didn't pit last time either. Pit road open, and here comes Jamie Aubie in the number 67, who led several laps, as well as Denny DeMure, the number 86. The 40 of Matt Kobuluk is in. Here comes mighty Mike Stefanik, your points leader. Herb Drug is in pit road as well. So with less than 70 laps left, less than 80 laps left in this Hanford 300 here at the new Thompson Speedway, Mike Stefanik is throwing all his marbles on the table now. He's going to take on tires, fill up with fuel, and try to go the distance. But he's got traffic, heavy traffic in front of him when he goes back out. Lap traffic, faster traffic up front. Good battle between Brad Layton, Dennis Doyle, and the 77 of Brian Wall. Jamie Aubie is done trying to get out of pit road, but the pit road exit is closed as the field goes by. Now it's open, and the 40 of Cobula goes. So does Richardson, and Jamie Aubie crawls off the pit road ahead of Mike Stefanik. So does Herb Drug and the Hampshire Lumber number 90. 127 laps show on the scoreboard. 128 rather, as they come down the back straightaway. Brad Layton leading them down. Coming out of the pit area that time was the 67 of Jamie Aubie, Herb Drug in number 90, Mike Stefanik in the 51, and the 84 for Rick Fuller, alternate pit stops that time. Layton leads them down. Denny Doyle sits second, Brian Wall third, Shaw fourth, the 6 of Truax rounds out the top 5, and boy did the 55 get a jump that time. He got about a 4-colleague jump over Doyle, but Doyle reels him back in. Brian Wall, don't know what happened to him. He got caught sleeping and now sits about 10 colleagues back. Look at Doyle to the inside for the lead. Dennis Doyle in car number 30, looking to the inside of Brad Layton off the turn 4. Layton got caught sleeping just a little bit, and Layton's able to hold him off and hold on to the lead. Wall now starts to reel in your 2 leaders off the second corner. Doyle makes another run at Layton off the second corner, trying to make a run to the lead. Down into turn number 3, can't get it done, though Layton able to hold on. Off the turn 4 they come, Doyle to the inside, Layton slams the door, Brian Wall on the move as he's trying to catch the 2 leaders. And Jamie Aubie, fresh off on fresh tires, trying to work his way through traffic, cut his way up towards the front. But both the top 3, Wallace caught the top 3. Now looks to the inside of Doyle off the turn number 4. Layton trying to hold on. Looks like that car's a little bit loose off the corner, and he's got to take his time getting back on the throttle. And that's allowing the 30 of Doyle to keep up with it. And look at the 77, Brian Wall to the inside. Wall in the blue and white, number 77 of Pennzoil, number 77. And Dennis Doyle in car number 30. The stay right comes battle side by side. Off the 4th corner, they come 128 up on the board this time. And Brian Wall has worked his way up into second. Sits right behind the number 55. Layton sets him down off the turn number 2. Wall closes up the gap about a car length back. Doyle sits third, about a half a straightaway ahead. Those 2 guys are of number 7 of Shore. Off the 4th corner, Wall gives him a little shot off the corner. Layton doing a great job holding on to the lead. Wall takes a look to the inside, settles it back behind. Down through 1 and 2. Layton drifts up high, that opens up the bottom groove. Here comes Wall to the inside. Wall can't get it done that time. He settles it back behind. But Wall is definitely a tick-tock within Layton. Layton drifts up high. He's got a handling problem on that ITT Sherman Chevrolet. Boy, look at Wall pushing down the front straightaway. Down into turns 1 and 2. Tries to move again. Layton drifts up high. Wall down to the bottom groove. Off the second corner. Wall just can't get it done. Little bit of contact here. Wall gets off the throttle just a hair. And that allows the 55 of Layton to hold on to the lead. Through 3 and 4 one more time. This is a battle for the lead at lap 231. Wall trying to hold on. CMC soaring back and forth on that steering wheel. Can't get it done that time. But look at the run to the inside. Keeps those front side tires on the grass. A little bit of flame juice on the tailpipe. Let him know he's there. Doyle now back on the back bumper. Wall with the head down on the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4 they come. The 55. Brad Layton out of Center Harbor, New Hampshire, sets the pace. Brian Wall in car number 77 out of Sandown, New Hampshire, sits right on the back bumper. And Denny Doyle out of Plymouth, Connecticut. And now number 30 rounds off the top 3. The 6 of Truax has worked his way up into 4th. Down the back straightaway, Wall again tries to look to the inside. Decent run, drifts up high, almost in contact. Great racing room here. But Layton and Wall go side by side, door handle to door handle into turn number 1. Double wide off the turn number 2 they come. Brian Wall with the Pennzoil Ford gets a run on, but Brad Layton, oh boy, is this a close race. Down the back, straight away, into turn 3 and 4. Brian Wall throws it hard through the corner, lets the back end slip out just a little bit. Little hands on, and lap number 233, Brian Wall gets credited with leading that lap, and he takes the lead. Layton settles in for second. And if you can settle for second, Dennis Doyle is there for third. And Brian Wall looks to be on his way to the win. And they head for 300. Lap 2:35, 65 laps again this time. And Brian Wall is all given it to go off the corner. That's a battle right there. That's Dale Shore in fifth. Brad Bennett back up to sixth after leading the first 115 laps. Dale Quarterly right there trying to work his way back to the front to try to get his lap back. Shore on the outside, the Skull Bandit, number 7. Here's the 4, number 4, that's Brad Bennett, the Raven Racing Chevrolet. Off the turn 4 they come. That's a battle. Shore hits the back end out. Off the turn 4, both cars fifth up high. And the 32 staying right with them. Right behind Bennett, looks to the outside of Shore. Shore holding that bottom group. Bennett working the high side. Off the fourth front they come. That's a battle for fifth. And Bennett takes over the fifth position. Bennett on his way back to the front. He led the first 100 and some odd laps. First 96 laps, rather. And now sits fifth on the field. Shore 6th. The 16 of Studfast 7. Tracy Gordon 8th. For Jamie Aubie about to take that away from him. And rounding out the top 10, Buddy Mike Stefanik at number 51 as he gets by Jerry Marquis. Brian Wall continues to set the pace out front. Brad Layton still in second. The 30 of Dennis Doyle is third. The 6 of Martin Truex is fourth. Down the back straightaway they go. There you see the 25 of Derek Swanson and the 86 of Denny Demura. Both cars a couple of laps down. Right behind the 85 of Bobby Bradley and the 15 of Jerry Marquis. Those two drivers still on the lead lap. Brad Bennett closing in on your fourth place runner, the number 6 of Mark Truex. As we've got a spin off at turn number 4. That's car number 24 of Jared Robbie. He's been in a couple of different incidents today. He keeps it rolling. We stay under green. As the leader comes down the back straightaway, down into turn 3, Brian Wall, the 55 of Layton, the 30 of Denny Doyle. And Brian Wall. Same down again for the Woodworks. Ben Doyle, Ford, number 77, gets put up behind car number 2. Tries to thread the middle. Lap car is getting in the way. And boy, would it be a shame if a lap car costed his bid at the win. Brad Layton now trying to get through the lap car and kind of squeeze through a couple of cars. There goes Denny Doyle by as well. But the battle will heat up for fourth now as Brad Bennett is caught. Number 6 of Martin Truex as they head through 1 and 2. They get by the lap car. Car number 2. That's Joe Barnes. Right there running slow. Look at Bennett to the inside. Got to let up because of Eric Bodine right there. Through 3 and 4 they come. Single file, nose to tail. The 6 of Martin Truex, the other zone Pontiac Chevrolet, sits right there in 4th. The 4 of Bennett sits 5th. Wants to get back to the front after leading the first 96 laps. The number 2's got a flat right rear tire. Joe Barnes limping his way through 1 and 2. Off the turn 4. Here's your battle for second as Brad Layton and Denny Doyle sit right there. And right behind them is the 6 of Truex, the 4 of Bennett, and the 67 of Jamie Aubie. That car is fast. If you've got to stop it, you've got to put it on the 67 of Jamie Aubie because he is flying. Now he stops to gather in the top 5. He sits 6th on the field. Feeling in the number 4, Bennett. If this race goes green all the way, he still may have something for your leaders. Brian Wall heads down the back straightaway. Jamie Aubie continues to run 6th in that number 67, the air gas. Number 67, he goes in on the number 4 of Bennett, who sits on the back bumper with the number 6 of Martin Truex. Off the turn 2, battle for second. Now the 55 of Brad Layton trying to hold on. Dennis Doyle right there, trying to work his way to the inside. And this 300 may see something no 300 has ever seen in the past. It started out as a modified race, the open wheel modifieds. They were here last week for 250. The first time the 300 was run under the Busch North banner. Jeff Fuller, a two-time NASCAR February Modified Series champion, took down the win. Last year it was Mighty Mike Stefanik, another former modified champion. This year, it looks to complete the transition. Brian Wall sets the pace. Second is Brad Lane. Denny Doyle is third. Martin Truex fourth. Brad Bennett fifth. And the 67 of Jamie August sixth. None of those 6 drivers have set foot in the modified here at the Thompson Speedway in a 300. So the transition in 1998 will make it complete. Battle for second is heating up extreme now because you've got Brad Lane second, Denny Doyle third, Martin Truex fourth, the 4 Bennett fifth, and the 67 of Jamie August sixth. Those are all 6 cars battling for position second through 6th. Doyle looks to the high side of Lane. Lane trying to hold on. Looks like he may be slowing up. The rest of may slowing up Doyle just a bit because once Wall got out front, he pulled away. Doyle doesn't want him to get too far ahead, though. They've already lost a half a straightaway to Wall. Doesn't want to lose any more. Bennett now looks to the inside of the 6 of Truex. The last car of the 73 then. Lou Rettmeyer isn't done for the day. Bennett to the inside of Truex. Down the front, straightaway they go. Settles in back behind. Less than 50 laps remain in this Hanford 300. You're watching it on Channel One video. Off of turn 2. Layton sets the pace for second. Third is the 30. Denny Doyle with Martin Truex right there in fourth. Bennett looks to the inside off the fourth corner. J.D. Omi right there in tow in 6th. In 7th and 8th is Mike Stefanik now as he gets by the 7 of Dale Shaw. And Tracy Gordon rounds off the top 10. Down the back straightaway they go. Second, third, fourth, 5th, and 6th. Stockwell and that blue number 96 Pontiac. As they get by him, Brian Wall just about to put Jerry Marquis lap down the back straightaway. Marquis lets him go by, and Jerry Marquis goes down the lap here at lap 253. There you see him off the fourth corner, battling down the front straightaway. Nothing but clear skies ahead. The Hanford 300 for the Busch North Series, their longest and most grueling race on the circuit, and Brian Wall wants to take home the victory. There's a pass for 5th and 4th as the 6 of Mark Truex tries to hold on. Bennett looks to the inside. Now Jamie Obi goes to the outside of Bennett. This could cost Bennett a spot. Bennett trying to hold on. He's got a lap car there off the fourth corner. Jamie Obi gets that position from Bennett. So Obi up to 5th. Right behind Martin Truex. Denny Doyle looks to the outside of Layton. Layton holds on though. As Doyle drops back about 12 lanes down the back middle. That's the battle for second. Is starting to heat up. This is what they came for. This is for all the marbles. And nobody's got anything left. Everything, all the cards are out on the table. And Brad Layton trying to hold on for second. Denny Doyle sits third. Fourth is Martin Truex. 5th, Jamie Obi. 6th is Bennett now. As they go down the back straightaway, nose to tail, single file. Down into turn number 3. Doyle tries the high side, settles back in, looks up again to the high side, but Layton following his every move, almost mirror driving, because everything that Denny Doyle does, Brad Layton anticipates and blocks. Down the back straightaway, Doyle looks to the inside, settles back in behind. Looks to the high side, 3, 3, and 4. Tries to get a run, Layton to the inside, trying to hold on, but Doyle can't do it. He's got rear tire. Spins off the fourth corner as he tries to hold that back end glued to this 5/8-mile speedway. Mike Stefanik going by Matt Kozak down that straightaway, trying to gather in your top runners. Brian Wall still a half a straightaway out in front of everybody else. And the 55 of Brad Layton sits second, the 30 of Denny Doyle third. That's where they've been running for the past 20-some-odd laps. Nothing has changed except the heat. Doyle again looks low off the fourth corner, tries to get a run going, can't do it, settles it back behind. Down the front straightaway they go. Battle for the 8th position. Dale Short tries to hold on. There comes Tracy Gordon to the inside, trying to get that spot away. Off the second corner they go. Tracy Gordon to the inside. Dale Short to the outside. And Gordon settles back in behind. Still a lot of traffic. As everybody battles off the fourth corner, there's Gordon again to the inside of Shaw. Shaw on the Skull, U.S. Tobacco, number 7, trying to hold on. Tracy Gordon. A certain Teed Window Chevrolet trying to get by. There he is on the inside, getting the run going. They try to take over the 8th position. Stefanik is 7th off the fourth corner. He comes. So the battle is for 8th right now. Everybody else is pretty much strung out. Gordon takes over 8th, dropping Shaw back tonight. Running 10th right now, I believe, is the 85 of Bobby Dragon. Battle continues down the back straightaway. Shaw hasn't given up yet. The 14 of Gordon right there. Derek Corley is a lap down. Shaw to the inside of Gordon. Gordon gets sideways off the turn number 4. Holds on though, as Shaw cannot do anything as he's got the same problem as that car starts to slide the back end out. There you have Martin Truex in 4th. The 30th, Denny Doyle 3rd. The 67 of Jamie Harvey 5th, and the 4 of Brad Bennett 6th. That's the battle going on right now. Those cars strung out as they come off the second corner. And your leader, Brian Wall. There he is right there coming off the turn number 4. 265 laps in the books this time by 35 laps away for Brian Wall. Visiting victory lane for the first time ever here at the new Thompson Speedway. In the longest and most grueling race of the Busch North Series, they visited short tracks like Riverside Park, medium tracks like the Stafford Motor Speedway and the Super Speedway of New Hampshire International. But no track and no race is as demanding or grueling as the Hanford 300 here at the new Thompson Speedway. It's a 5/8 mile oval. And the equipment has got to be on top-notch condition. The driver has got to be in his best shape. And Brian Wall comes off the 4th corner. Sees another lap looking to the record books as he looks for the victory in today's Hanford 300. Down the back straightaway he goes, right behind the 88. The Coca-Cola machine in front of him. There's the 90 of Herb Drug. Herb Drug is in danger of going a lap down. Drug sits 12th on the field as he battles with Mike Olson in that Little Trees Pontiac. Off the turn 2 they come. Drug hold down to that spot. The 88 of Taylor is right there. There's your leader, Brian Wall, down to the 77. As he closes the gap on Taylor, puts him another lap down. Taylor drops off to the inside, but the 61 of Mike Olson didn't realize the leader was coming. He moved up, let the leader go by. And Brian Wall throws that car down the front straightaway, gets by Taylor, now looks at Herb Drug in the 90 to put him another lap down. Wall out of Sandown, who's injured. Sets the pace. This time by 30 laps remain in this Busch North Series. Hanford 300 here at the new Thompson Speedway. Stefanik is on the move. Stefanik is up to 5th now as he's gone by Brad Bennett and Jamie Obi. Now sets his sights on Martin Truex down the back straightaway. So Mike Stefanik has passed 2 cars in the last 5 laps. Now looks at Martin Truex. As 61 Mike Olson up at the wall in turn number 4. He keeps that car rolling. And nope, he backed up into the wall and won the caution once again. So, with less than 30 laps to go in the Hanford 300 here at the new Thompson Speedway, Brian Wall just saw his half a straightaway lead shrink to nothing over Brad Layton, Denny Doyle, Martin Truex, and Mike Stefanik. Caution lights are out atop the beautiful Pontiac Grand Prix. Brian Wall with just 23 laps this time by will take the green flag. Brad Layton, Denny Doyle, your top 3. Off the 4th corner they come. Can Denny Doyle hold on to take his first win here at the Thompson Speedway? Down across the line he goes. 23 3 laps remain. Brad Layton trying to gather it back in. Close up the gap off the second corner. The car to 1. Car number 51, Mike Stefanik, as they head down the back straightaway. He looks underneath to number 6, and Martin Truex down into turn number 3. Truex in that number 6, trying to hold on. Major leaders off the 4th corner. Stefanik down to the inside. That's the battle for 4th. Stefanik in the 51. The 6 of Truex falls back 1 spot to 5th. Stefanik with almost just about 20 laps left. Does he have anything for the top 3? Brian Wall tries to pull away from the field, but he's got the 55 of Bradley closing in the gap. About a half a car length behind off of turn 4. Wall slides a little bit. That slows up the pace. Bradley looks to the outside, hitting into turn number 1. Can't do it. He's got to settle it back behind. Oh, there's the run to the outside. Bradley and Brian Wall. Contact is made. Late to the outside. Brian Wall tries to hold on to the inside. Meanwhile, here comes Stefanik. Stefanik to the inside of Demure. Down at turn 3. Doyle trying to hold on to that 30. Stefanik takes over 3rd. Looks for 2nd off the 4th corner. Mike Stefanik, the front of Royal is number 51. Gets a run on the inside of the number 77. Brian Wall throws it hard into 1 and 2. Stefanik down to the inside. Can't get it done that time. Settles in back behind is the 55 of Lake to the outside. Holds on to that spot. Look at the action behind. Davey Arby 3 wide into turns 3 and 4. Bennett falls back a spot. Gets it right. Look at Bennett to the inside. This action is hot and heavy. Jamie Arby sits 5th on the field. Bennett 6th. 7th is Truex. 8th is Gordon. But up to 2nd. Here comes Mighty Mike Stefanik on the inside. Takes over the 2nd position. And with 19 laps remaining, does he have anything for Brian Wall in the Pennzoil, number 77? Off the 4th corner they come. Layton loses a little bit of ground to the 2 leaders. Brian Wall sets the pace at the 1 and 2. Mighty Mike Stefanik, the Brenham Broilers, you're defending Busch North champion and current points leader, Hudson down the back straightaway. Takes a look to the inside. Can't get it on that time. Now look to the outside as they head through the corners. Now dives to the inside. A slingshot move. Stefanik to the inside of Wall. Across the line. Wall gets pitted into a leading lap 282. But it looks like that's the last one he's going to lead. Stefanik out front. Wall tries back on the inside. Can he get a run going? A little bit of contact is made down the back straightaway. Down into turn 3 and 4. And Mighty Mike Stefanik has the lead. Brian Wall now back to 2nd. Back Russian just shattered any hopes he had. But that's exactly what Mike Stefanik needed. Now Stefanik looks to become the first 2-time Busch Series winner in the 300 here at the Thompson Speedway. Now about 3 car lengths ahead of Brian Wall. Doyle now to the inside of the 55 of Layton as they head off to turn number 4. But up front, 15 laps remain to the number 51. Mighty Mike Stefanik. They get by the number 2, putting him another lap down. Stefanik going down in the record books, trying to do it twice. The thing nobody said could be done, winning both the NASCAR Purple Light Modified Series Tour and the Busch North Series Tour. He did it last year. He's trying to do it 2 years in a row, and if he can hold on to win, he will extend his point lead in this year's Busch Grand National North Series. Down the back curve, caution is out. Contact down in turn number 3 and 4. There's the 21 of Eric Bodine, the 86 of Kenny Demura, both going around. So with 14 laps remaining, this time it'll be 13. There you see Eric Bodine's Bully Hill, number 21, back under caution with 13 laps remaining. This time by, it's going to be 7 laps remaining in the Hanford 300 for the Busch North Series here at the Thompson Speedway. Mighty Mike Stefanik will lead them down across the line. Brian Wall, that caution is one thing he didn't need, not this one, the one before it, because Mike Stefanik, who restarted 5th, had a great run, as you just saw, to work his way into the lead. 7 laps remain, 8 to remain this time by. Off the 4th corner they come. Here comes your leader, Mighty Mike Stefanik, across the start-finish line. And look at that. Brad Layton just shoots to the inside, takes over the 2nd spot. Denny Doyle takes over 3rd. As Brian Wall just went from 2nd to 4th. Doyle now to the inside of Layton. Layton goes around the back straightaway. Brad Layton out of center Harvey Hansen goes around the back straightaway. Keeps that car rolling. The battle continues for 2nd. Dennis Doyle on the inside. Brian Wall 3rd as they battle off the 4th corner. Wall all over that number threads the needle in front of Jamie Orby, but can't get it done that time. That allows Mighty Mike Stefanik to open up an 8-car length lead down the back for second. Wall in for third. Wall down the back straightaway, back to the inside, trying to get that second position back. Jamie Orby right there to the outside. Off the fourth corner, Doyle just a high. Wall goes out low. Wall back up to the second. Here comes Jamie Orby on the inside. Orby takes over the fourth, the third position, dropping Denny Doyle back to fourth. And Gordon now on a strong gain, sits fifth on the field. Martin Truex is sixth. Fuller is seventh. Drug is eighth. Ninth is the 16 of Stuck Fagin with Dale Shaw rounds out the top 10. Now the 14 of Gordon takes a look to the inside of Doyle. Tries to get his name up on the scoreboard as he does that time. Up into the fourth spot. Doyle drops back to fifth. Down the back straightaway. Less than 5 laps to go. Mighty Mike Stefanik. There you see him in first, through 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Off the fourth corner, battling for second now between Brian Wall and Jamie Orby. Orby's been one of the fastest cars all day long, and he sits on the back bumper of the Pennzoil Ford, the Brian Wall machine. Off the second corner, trying to get a run going. Less than 4 to go. Down the back midway, single file they are, starting to string themselves up. But 3 to go this time by your leader, Mighty Mike Stefanik. Here comes Gordon now to make a balance to third as he looks to the inside of Jamie Orby. There's Rick Fuller trying to work his way up to the top 5 as he tries to get by. Number 6 is Mark Truex down low. He goes Fuller in the 84. The Specialized machinery comes to the inside of Martin Truex. Settles in right behind down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. Tries it again. Can he get it done? Here comes Herb Drug with fresher tires. Drug to the inside of Fuller. Drug takes over the position from Truex. Fuller holds on for 5th. Down the back straightaway goes the leader, Mike Stefanik. Second, Brian Wall. Third, Jamie Orby. Fourth, the 14 of Tracy Gordon. There you see them right there. Second, third, fourth. Orby to the outside, looking to the outside. Settles back in behind. The 14 Gordon looking about behind them. Of Gordon with 1 lap to go. Mike Stefanik, car number 51. He heads down the back straightaway, looking for his second consecutive Hanford 300 victory here at the new Thompson Speedway. 2 corners left for the Coventry, Rhode Island driver. Off at turn 4, the checkered flag is in the air, and Mike Stefanik takes home the Hanford 300. Second is the 77 of Brian Wall. Jamie Orby third. Fourth is the 14 of Tracy Gordon. Rick Fuller fifth. 6 will be the 90 of Herb Drug. 7 is 6 of Martin Truex. 8 the 16 in his final run here at the Thompson Speedway car number 16, Snuff Fat in for 6th. 7th is the 7 of Shore. But taking down the win, there you see him coming out of turn number 4. His second consecutive 300 win here at the new Thompson Speedway, continuing the dominance of the open wheel drivers here at this 5/8 mile. The Burnham Boilers, Taco, Honeywell number 51, car number 51, your defending series champion, Muddy Mike Stefanik.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has been here before. And to take a look at Mike Stefanik, you'd think he had just run about a 30-lap race. A week ago, he was
You visited Victory Lane here at the new Thompson Speedway, and he has found his way back. He's going to be climbing out of the car in just a second. Here he is, Mike Stick-Panic. Michael, Mike, congratulations. I'll tell you, you really played your cards right. You indicated at the beginning of the race that you're just going to sit back and then make the last 100 lap counts, and it looked like you made about the last 30 lap counts.
Yeah, it's a great call on Mike Grici's part. I said, everybody's coming in, they're all coming in. And I'm like, man, I don't want to hang on to this thing no more. But he said, no, we got to stay out. It's too early. And he was right. We had about 35 lap pressure tires. Great pit strategy. Called a great race. The guys did a fantastic job. You know, it just went nice and smooth. Started wondering there a little bit, just trying not to burn the car up, catching them, so I had something left when I got there, and that was the hardest part, was pacing yourself when you want to really go. But gotta thank all the race fans. Great day, great race. We needed another win, and I suppose everybody needs a win, but real happy about it, and happy for these guys and everybody.
Like the last couple of years have just been magic for you. What can you attribute it all to?
Surrounding myself with the best people. You don't do it by yourself. I got great people behind me, and product sponsors, team members, crew members, my wife, I mean everybody that's around this team and around my team. They're just so professional, and they just allow me to run at another level that I wouldn't be able to attain without them.
I think they've got a pretty darn good driver too. In one, Mike Stick-Panic, victorious here in the Hanford Brothers 300 lap Busch North Series event. Gordon Butch Davis in to present the trophies. There'll be an awful lot of pictures taken. We're going to see if we can have a word with the second and third place finishers, and then we'll get them all up here for photographs and additional presentations as well. And I'll tell you, we've got a driver here who appears to be a little bit warm, but none the worse for wear. A great run, Brian. How does it feel?
Oh man, it feels great. I didn't expect that yellow. We had a great car, great crew. I can't say enough for Buddy that those guys got that car going. That's our Loudon car. We busted butt on it, got it here, and led a good part of the race. And if you lose to Mike Stick-Panic at Thompson Speedway, you've done something good.
I'll tell you, you did a terrific job, and you're a real credit to your organization and to the Busch North Series.
Oh, thanks a lot. We're real happy. We have people from the Woodworks here, our sponsor. Happy for Pennzoil, S&F Crane out of Salem, New Hampshire, and Auto City in Manchester, New Hampshire. They're all here. They're all psyched.
Well, I'll tell you, you certainly look psyched, and none the worse for wear after 300 grueling laps. So congratulations on a great run, Ryan Wall.
Thank you. Thanks to the fans, too. You guys are great.
It's not bad enough that he's driven 300 laps. He decides to take a walk over here. Jamie, let us give you a hand getting up here. Congratulations. A great run on the third place finish.
Thank you very much. I want to thank Bob Sola at Barris Racing for providing us with all the funding to do this thing in Air Gas and Business New Hampshire. But post sponsorship, we wouldn't be here. The boys put a great car together. Everybody worked real hard, and we thought we had a shot at it, but actually fell a little bit short. We didn't have another set of sticker tires, so we'll take a third and be happy with it.
I say it was a tough afternoon out there, and the way that the whole thing ended was a surprise to an awful lot of people. And you were right in the thick of it. Mike was in the thick of it. Brian was there. Denny Doyle was there. It was just a fabulous finish, and you're to be congratulated on your run.
Well, it's a heck of a race, and it's a pleasure racing a lot of these guys. I apologize a little bit to Jerry Markey. I hit that bump, I got the rear wheels locked up and kind of banged into him. That was kind of needless, but that was a great race, and a lot of guys had a lot of fun, I think, today.
So, Jamie, again, congratulations. We've got a lot of photos that have to be taken over here. So if you want to come on over, and then we'll get all of you fellows up so you can talk with the members of the media. Attention to the infield crews. Please, if you will, move your carts into the pit area as quickly as possible. We do still have 2 additional races to run here.
This is the 30-lap Winston Racing Series Pro Stock main event here at the new Thompson Speedway. And this is the final points race for 1998 here for the Pro Stocks. Coming into this event, Rick Martin leads Jimmy Q Jr. by just 2 points. So depending on where those 2 drivers finish, that's who's going to be crowned the 1998 new Thompson Speedway Winston Racing Series Pro Stock champion. This is the way they're scheduled to go. On the pole, car number 98, it's Dennis Maxfield. On the outside of Dennis is the 11X of Jeff Caruso. Row number 2 is George McGugan in the 22 and the 19 of Phil Rondeau. Kenny Kohler Jr. will start 5th in the number 43. Outside of him will be Russ Murray in the number 8. Row number 4 is Michael Bowler in the blue number 30 with Dave Darling in the 52. Behind them, the 154 of G.G. Gravel and Steve Ribby in the number 85. Chris Purley in the 15X, Norman Red in the car number 1, Steve Landry in the 67, the 14 of Rick Martin, the 28 of Roger Godin, the 72 of Jimmy Kuhn Jr., the 31 of Mike Ewanitsko, the 39 of George Bassett, the 5 of Darrell Stamfeld, the 69 of Fred Susi. Right there behind them will be the 33 of Fred Scaff, the 25 of Chris Magee, the 49 of Vincent Morguera, the 57 of Dale Friendly, the 23 of Greg Shivers, the 18 of Art Ducharme, the 72X of Ernie Holland Jr., the 88 of Angelo D'Amelia, this 37 of Joe Perry, the 71 of Glenn Walker, the 10 of Robert Valenta, the 73 of Chuck Doherty, the 12 of Leanne Lombardi, and Albert Berry will round out the field in car number 94. Doherty unable to be with us today. 33 cars will take the green flag, 30 laps the total distance. Maxfield and Caruso will bring them down. This time by looking for the green flag. The Pontiac Grand Prix takes that hard left-hand turn down onto pit road, looking off the 4th corner. The cameras are down, the green is out, and they're underway. Maxfield leads them down into turn number 1, but we've got a car all sideways already. That's car number 67. Steve Landry goes around, he collects it, keeps on rolling straight. We stay on the green. Out front, Maxfield out front. The 11X of Jeff Caruso right there. Look at the 19 of Rondo on the outside. The 8 of Russ Murray's already worked his way up to the 4th after starting 6th. At the completion of lap number 1. But the 2 cars you want to keep an eye on, the 14 of Radical Rick Martin and the 72 of Jimmy Kuhn Jr. Those 2 are going down to the wire for the points battle. They sit just outside the top 10. Rondo now makes a run at the 11X to the outside off of turn number 4. Rondo gets the run and takes over position number 2. Russ Murray, the Sunoco number 8. Will try to work his way to the outside of Caruso. As he does, he'll take over position number 3. McDougal sits 5th on the field. There you see Radical Rick Martin, the number 14, the blue and yellow car on the outside, getting by the 85 of Steve Ribby, trying to work his way towards the front. But more importantly, looking at the big picture, the Pro Stock point, right behind him, Jimmy Q Jr. and the number 72 sits right there behind. Off of turn 4 they come, right behind Dick Houlihan's number 1 and Kenny Kohler's number 43. Martin still sits out front of Q as they head down the back straightaway. Change of position for second place now as the number 8 of Russ Murray gets underneath Rondo for the second spot. Martin gets by Ribby, now sets his sights on the outside of Kenny Kohler. Which lane is going to be cooking? Look at him, Anthony right by the 85 of Ribby to the inside. He sees McDougal on the outside trying to hold it back, and here comes Q to the outside. Oh, Godin, a wild ride down the back straightaway wall. Keeps that car rolling, but some serious damage to Godin's number 28. You can see him up there, right there, down in turn number 4. And it looks like caution number 1 is going to come out on the field as Godin really rode that wall hard down the back straightaway. So 5 laps into this Winston Racing Series 30-lap Pro Stock main event. Caution number 1 is out, but Dennis Maxfield ready to go back to green flag racing. And now we'll have the 11X on the outside of row number 1, the 8 of Russ Murray on the outside of row number 1. Russ, one of the strongest drivers in 1998. Coming off of turn 4 they come. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Up to the gearboxes they come. And Dennis Maxfield with the number 98. The lead one across the strike, but Russ Murray in that black number 8 gets a run going on the outside. Off of turn number 2 they come. Maxfield gets a little crossed up. Russ Murray puts the hammer down and takes over the lead. Here comes the 19 of Rondo up to third, and the 52 of Darling to round out the top five. Martin and the 72 of Jimmy Kuhn. Those are the two cars. Oh, look, George McDougal goes around off of turn 2. Darling goes around off of turn 4. The 72X involved in another car. That's the 15 of Chris Burley in there. The 72X of Ernie Holland Jr. also involved. So before we get another lap completed, one lap is completed, 6 laps in the record books, and back under caution again. That's the 72X of Ernie Holland Jr. right there. Try this one more time. 6 laps show on the Winston Racing Series scoreboard. And the number 8 of Russ Murray is your new leader. The 98 of Dennis Maxfield second. The 19 of Phil Rondeau third. Fourth, the 11X of Caruso Gigi Gravel up to fifth. 6 is Mike Bowler. 7th is the 1 of Dick Houlihan. 8th is your points leader Rick Martin. 9th is Jimmy Kuhn Jr. Those are the two guys you want to watch. And Fred Scaff, before we even get on the green, goes around up in turn number 3 and 4. The field thunders down across the start-finish line, but the damage to the number 49 of Vincent Morgera and Scaff will bring the caution right back out. So before we even get going, we're back under slow. Try this one more time. Last time Fred Scaff unable to get off. He went around before we even got the green flag. We'll try it again as Russ Murray brings him down off the turn number 4. Phil Rondeau, the number 19, right behind Dennis Maxfield. Works the outside, trying to get that lead position back as they head down into turn 1. Murray in that black number 8 throws it in deep as he can. Maxfield holding on to the outside off the turn number 2. Maxfield settles in right behind. Rondeau settling for 4th. Now is the 11X of Caruso gets a run on the outside. And here comes Radical Rick Martin on the outside. Martin's gotten by the number 1 of Dick Houlihan, but not for long. Houlihan back on the inside, but there's Martin now, putting one car between he and his closest friend. Oh, look at the 10 spin down through the infield. Robert Valenta spins. What a great job keeping it off the wall, and he didn't lose a beat. That car keeps rolling on. But out front, the number 8 of Russ Murray sets the pace. Second, the 98 of Maxfield. Third is the 11X of Caruso. Fourth, the 19 of Rondo. Fifth, the 30 of Bowler. Sixth is Gigi Gravel, that number 154. And Rick Martin is 7th. Here comes Jimmy Kuhn on the outside in 8th. Go off the 4th, second corner they come, still side by side. The number 1 of Dick Houlihan, the number 72 of Jimmy Kuhn in front of them. Rondeau trying to hold off Mike Bowler in the 30. Bowler in that red and blue number 30. Rondeau in the black car. We've got a caution now. 4. I think the spotter couldn't see. I'm not sure. There it is. The 52 goes around off the turn number 2. That's Dave Darling in the 52, bringing out the 3rd caution at lap number 8. With 22 laps remaining, Russ Murray sits out front. Dennis Maxfield second. Caruso and Rondo row number 2. Bowler and Gravel row number 3. As they come off the 4th quarter, green flag is out. Murray gets a jump over Maxfield that time as they head down into turn number 1. Maxfield down to the second. Make that 3rd as the 11X of Jeff Caruso gets underneath off the 2nd corner. Side by side they go. Maxfield gets about a nose ahead. Down into turn number 3. And Caruso sits right there. Behind them, the 30 of Mike Bowler sits alongside the number 19. That's Phil Rondeau in that black number 19 as they go side by side down the back straight down the first fairway into turn 1 and 2. And right behind them, here comes Rick Martin in the number 14 looking for a championship. Down to the bottom, gets by Gravel. Now sets his sights on the inside of Rondeau as he gets by Rondeau. Now looks to the inside of Maxfield, who just moved his way up into 5th. Tries to put his number up on the leaderboard off of turn 4, completion of lap number 10. And Rick Martin looks to the inside, takes over 4th place from Dennis Maxfield. Jimmy Kuhn Jr. sits right there with him as they come off the 2nd corner, sits 6th down the field. And caution is out for the number 49 of Vincent Morgera, stuck up in turn number 4. You can see that car right there, that's the 71 sitting there. That's Lynn Walker, and up to the left is this 49 of Vincent Morgera. So once again, we're back under caution. 1/3 of the way through in this Winston Racing Series Pro Stock feature event. 10 down, 20 to go. Russ Murray and the 11X of Jeff Caruso on the front row, the 30 of Mike Bowler, and the 98 of Dennis Maxfield, row number 2. With the 14 of Rick Martin and the 19 of Phil Rondeau, your top 6 cars. 7th is the 72 of Jimmy Kuhn Jr. Off the 4th corner, they roll. Green flag is out, and they are back underway down the front straightaway. The 8 of Russ Murray sets the pace. Bowler now slides into 2nd. Bunch of cars getting all over the place on the front straightaway in the dirt, and sand flying everywhere. Caution is out, car number 67 up into the front straightaway wall right in front of the start-finish line. So car number 67 hard into the front stretch wall. And that's Steve Landry behind the wheel. He is okay. You can see him moving around behind the wheel, but a definitely dejected driver of that Chevrolet. Daisy Roger Godin's number 28 behind pit wall. All done for the afternoon after his accident a few minutes ago. But right now we're getting back to racing action. Russ Murray, Jeff Caruso, row number 1, with Mike Bowler, Dennis Maxfield, Rick Martin, Phil Rondeau, the 72 of Jimmy Kuhn, and the 154 Gigi Gravel. Off the fourth corner they come, up through the gearboxes, and Russ Murray sets the pace across the start-finish line. Down into turn number 1 they go. Bowler trying to take over that second position from Caruso. Off of the second corner they come. Caruso in the black 11X trying to hold on a second. Mike Bowler in the blue and red number 30 to the inside, trying to work his way up into the top 2. Behind him, Radical Rick Martin, the number 14, the blue and yellow car, looking for the points championship. Looks to the inside of Maxfield. Tries to get position number 4 as they hit through 1 and 2. And hard into the wall, the number 19 of Phil Rondeau, and the number 72 of Jimmy Kuhn. Both cars going around. We are under caution again, but this changes the whole title picture. Jimmy Kuhn Jr., car number 72, the DeSantis Chevrolet car, around in 1 and 2 with Phil Rondeau. Phil had a hard hit into the turn 1 wall. Jimmy Kuhn's able to pull away under his own power. There you see Steve Landry's number 67, sitting dejectedly on the driver's door after a hard hit on the front straightaway, ending his hopes for a win here at the new Thompson Speedway. Field rolls by behind. Now we're getting ready to go back under green flag racing. Green's in the air, we're back underway, hammers are down, and Russ Murray and Mike Bowler bring him down for the green flag. Bowler trying to hang with him as they head down to turn number 1. Bowler settles back in right behind the 11X of Caruso, sitting right there at third. Maxfield back to fourth. Now Rick Martin can race his own race because Jimmy Kuhn just got involved in an incident. He's got to come from the back of the pack, and boy is he coming too. Off the fourth corner, Martin up to fifth. Here comes Gigi Gravel in fifth. Martin back to sixth. They got seventh as the 43 of Kenny Kohler gets by on the outside, and here comes Dick Houlihan as well. Kohler up in that black and white, number 43. Look at the second group. There you see Jimmy Kuhn trying to work by. You know you're not seeing double. That was his backup car. But Jimmy Kuhn settling in behind around Dennis, Darrell Stanfield. Now looks to the outside of car number 10 of Robert Valento as they head down the front straightaway right behind Fred Scaff and George McDougal. Car 88, that's Angelo D'Amelio, goes around off of turn number 2. He keeps that car rolling. We stay on the green, down the back straightaway. Kuhn gets by the 10, now sets his sights on the 31 of Mike Ewanitsko. Off the fourth corner he comes, he's got that 72 flying, brand new right side rubber, 3 laps ago, and trying to work his way to the front. He's got one driver that he needs to catch in order to win the 1998 championship here at the new Thompson Speedway, and that's Rick Martin. There you see him right in front of Dick Houlihan's number 1 as he sits 6th on the field. Down the front straightaway, right at the halfway point. Sitting right behind the 43 of Ken Kohler Jr. In front of them, the 154 of Gigi Gravel gets to the inside of Caruso, the 11X, the black car on the outside. As they hit through 3, Gravel takes that position away. Kohler trying to follow through as well. Gravel up to third now as he sets his sights on the Flamingo Racing Enterprises number 30 of Mike Bowler. Mike, a second generation racer. His father, of course, Lenny Bowler, the car owner of the famed Old Blue. That's his son Mike behind the wheel of that blue and red number 30. Gigi Gravel gets to the inside of him. Gigi has the distinction of being the only driver in the Northeast to win 3 track championships, not only in the same year, but with the same car. One of them was right here at the Thompson Speedway. The other 2 were at the Lee USA Speedway and the Star Speedway. Both of those up in New Hampshire, all in the same year. He works his way up into second. He's got one driver between he and victory lane. Russ Murray sets the pace, drafted for second, Kohler third, Caruso fourth, Kohler fifth, and Rick Martin settles in for a 6th place finish with 12 laps remaining. Jimmy Kuhn starting to follow, bring on the heat. Kuhn gets to the inside of car number 52 of Dave Darling off the second corner. They go down the back straightaway. Cute in that black number 72 to the inside. And your leader starts to put a couple of cars down. That's the 88. And off the fourth corner comes Jimmy Cute in the 72. Now he looks to the one of Dick Houlihan. And we've got a spin down the back straightaway. Jeff Caruso spins down into the infield. All by himself. No contact was made there until he hit the grass up. That brings us under another caution at lap 19. 19-lap show upon the Winston Racing Series scoreboard as your leaders go by. That's Russ Murray and Gigi Gravel. Have an apology to make. It wasn't Gigi Gravel that had the 3 championships. That was Mike Wheaton. Don't know where the confusion came from. Just a little brain fade on my part. But that's Gigi Gravel in the 154. He does have a championship here at Thompson. Off the fourth corner they come. Green flag is out. Murray gets the jump of Gravel. But G goes on right front. Jimmy Cute. Oh, what a hard hit. Dick Houlihan just took into the front straightaway wall. Quickly we are back under caution. But Dick Houlihan in car number 1, the J&R precast car, just took a hard hit down into turn number 1. Track crew on there to check on the driver out of Berkeley, Massachusetts.
In front of most of the field.
There you see the 25 of Fibber McGee, the 12 of Leon Lombardi, and the 22 of George McDougall all involved in that one. And after a hard hit like that, you got to wonder how Dick Houlihan is feeling, if he's okay. And the track crew is on. We are under a red flag situation here. Here's Dick Houlihan climbing out of the car. It's great to see him okay after that hard hit. You know he's got to be shaken up after that. What happened? Chris McGee just got crossed up. And Dick Houlihan will go right into the wall. So it's good to see that he's okay, able to climb out under his own power. Getting ready to go back to racing action, and the points is taken.